Hold on. I don't want you guys to see my deodorant. Hey everyone. How are we all doing tonight? Oh, it's a full house. You guys might be wondering why you're looking at my mug, but I have a good reason. Don't worry. Let me just say hey here. Real quick first. Odd but nice Jill, DP Addiction Adventure Bestie. Chilling like a villain. So that's saying, how exactly do villains chill? Anybody know? I don't know. Oh, can I say hello? Then I have to go to bed. What are you, 80? Gee, I'm just kidding. That's fine. Hey, ta-ta-ta-tia. Ta-ta-ta-tia. All right, you know what? I'm going to go down to the bottom. But hi, everyone. I love all of you. It just takes me forever to go through this list. And apparently, you guys were like telling each other stories or, I don't know, playing tag who's it in there. I don't know, man. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a commercial. I'm going to pull up chat real quick. And then I'm actually going to open something that's been very anticipated for me anyway. Hold on, I gotta open the chat though. eBay. Oh gosh, now I have to watch my own ad. It's an eBay ad and stuff. Yvonne, hey! Ooh, Robert Pizza. Ooh, that's my man. Robert has a very special gift coming for me in the mail soon. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it is, but I mean, if you came to their little live stream, you may already know, but it's a surprise. Hey, S&J. Okay. I was keeping them entertained. Oh, thank you. Okay. Did you miss any what? Odd? I don't know. Links? Probably not. You're odd but nice. Okay. I got this in the mail. Do you see it? Do you? I have been waiting for this for about. The idea was to get a bunch of people that were going to the retreat to buy these. So then we could all go to the retreat and sit around at a table and all be wearing the same sort of thing. Any guesses? Anybody have any guesses? Not you, Jen, because I think you already know. Any guesses on how to open it? Maybe I stab it with my fingers. No, my fingers are not strong enough. Oh, scissors. It's always in the last available spot. The bunny. The bunny. I will tell you, it's not a bunny, but you're on the right track. Hold on, I just put a hole in the bag. I'm so excited. Sorry. It's not a bunny, you guys. It's not a bunny. Do I look like a bunny gal? Huh? Anything about me scream buddy or bunny, except for my poofy hair and what could it be? Hat with ears, Robert. That doesn't count. I think they make these plastics extra loud on purpose. Okay. Now I have to shove this down in my trash can because it's pretty full. All right. Are you guys ready? It's really cute. Look at it! Look, it's not a donkey. Although if it was a donkey, it could be the ass hat. Because everyone knows someone who is an ass hat. But no, it's a dog, or I thought it was supposed to be a fox, but this looks like a dog to me, but it's supposed to be a fox. Christy, yes, that way I could say, what does the fox say? And I'll show you. I'll show you my idea. I'm just really hoping that this fits all of this. So let's see. Are y'all ready for this? Hold on, I gotta move you up because don't pay attention to my craft room, okay? Nobody has time to judge people. Anyway, here we go. Is it everything we hoped for? We don't know yet. Let's see. Hold on, you're crooked, so you can't appreciate it. Hold on, let's try this. Maybe we can go straight on. There, okay. So here is what I plan to do. What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Oh my gosh. But wait, there's more. So I talked Tia into coming on here with us tonight. Guess what Tia has? Tia, you want to come up in here? Wait, hold on. She got to get it. She's looking for something. Oh, man. You ready, girl? Oh, snap. Don't forget to mute YouTube because no one has time for the Twilight Zone. Billy, repeat. I'm just curious, though. Huh? Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to bring in Tia real quick. Hi, Tia! Hey! Hey!
Hi! How are you?
Is this everything? What? I didn't hear it. What? What?
I can't hear you.
Hold on. This is going to get even better, believe it or not, because I saw somebody in the chat say threesome. Whenever I see that, I know that Jennifer is involved.
Threesome?
So let's see if we can. Wait, I'll do two. You do one. No,
hello? Huh? Hey?
Ding, ding, ding.
What'd you say?
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding, ding, ding,
ding. What?
What?
Tia, did you hear that?
I didn't. Huh?
Did you hear it?
What?
What did we do?
What?
We don't know. Hey, Tia, ask me if I want to go outside.
Do you want to go outside with me?
I really do. Outside?
Here we go.
Outside?
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be walking around in Walmart going ding 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 ding. Oh, these are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like, Jennifer, where are you? You know, she probably her daughter probably took her hat, and that's what's taking her so long. Oh snap. Wait for it, you guys. Hi!
Honey bunny!
What did we
How's my honey bunny?
Okay, think of a song, you guys. Let me think. Is this for real?
What did the fox say?
You have to keep the song going. What?
What did the fox say?
Ding, 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 ding. Wait, there goes the singer right there. Hey, can you sing us a song so we can dance to it, please?
She wants you to sing us a song that we can dance to. I can sing.
No, that one that's like, we can dance if you want to.
We can dance if you want to.
YMCA.
I like that.
Nope, don't dance if they don't.
YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
YMCA.
Hey, Crashley, put yourself in the middle and you'll be in a bunny sandwich.
You want a bunny sandwich?
Oh my gosh. Can you just tell me, though, is this a dog or is it a fox?
Huh?
Tia.
I think it's a dog. So what does dog plus bunny equal? A dog knee? Oh my gosh, he's winking. How you doing? Oh. How you doing?
He's gonna model. Hold on, I'm gonna model.
Oh.
I'm doing this wrong.
Is somebody taking a picture? We still have our retreat attitudes going on. Oh shoot, there's a camera. That's Tia right there.
Please and bunny boobies.
Did somebody say boobies? Who said
Boobies?
that?
Oh, too many boobies? That's Christy. Gotta be Christy.
Okay, you guys, I'm seriously super hot now.
I am too.
This was one of the best purchases I have ever made in my whole life, and I bought my own car. So it's saying something.
That is definitely hot.
Wow, is it 1,000 degrees in here?
No, it's the hat.
My gosh.
Peekaboo.
I think your cousins are in here somewhere because they're making it hot. Woo!
My cousins.
Gosh.
The ones in the back of the plane.
My shoulders are happy.
My shoulders are always happy. So in my live, I did talk about my cousins in the back of the plane. It was acting a
This is going to be the best story of your entire lives. You guys go get your Depends. Like tell it from the beginning.
It was cutting up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm trying to disappear, but I can't disappear because we look like we related." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And it was like, "I'm telling you, the plane it's not going anywhere. So stop talking so we can breathe. It's hot as shit on the plane. Come on." And they are, "I'm telling you, we're gonna get this plane up in the air. We've been sitting here." And I'm like, no, we don't need to get the plane up in the air because who wants to go anywhere on a Jimmy rigged plane? They said they didn't know what the hell was wrong with it. So why the hell are we complaining? Let's just ask to deplane. Let's calm down and let's stop breathing everybody's air. The plane's not on, so there's nothing coming through the vents and all that hot air. And I couldn't say anything because people were looking and they looking at me. I'm like, no, I'm thinking what you're thinking. Say it, But shit, they look like they my cousins. So, I can't get mad. I'm like not allowed to get mad. And I'm pissed off. I'm like, it's already hot. It's shit. So
2020 was already filled with enough bad juju.
Thank you.
This is not the time to risk it,
I want it off the plane, and these fools, they in the back. They are cut out. All I can say is, this was a well-deserved upgrade, J-Rob. And I thought about you the whole time because I would have been in the back with the cousins. We really would have been looking really.
I want to hear about this upgrade. Did you at least get to breathe?
Nope, I didn't. Well, after the plane got up and running, but by the end, 5 hours later, there was a 12-hour trip I live in Vegas. It was going to Texas.
I got home before you.
Yes, everybody did. Melissa and Dawn Marie, they were at the hotel chilling. I'm sitting there still on the tarmac and they kissing the babies. I'm like, oh, come on. So Marissa, Rebecca went to Marissa's house. And they're at Marissa's house getting in their PJs about to have popcorn. And they're like, well, why don't we just come and get you or you Uber here and then you can have a slumber party. Well, I was like, then I got to turn around and do this shit all over again because, the plane was delayed coming in. The plane's delayed going out. So it was highly anticipated that the damn plane would be delayed the next day, because I think it was just me, What is the common denominator? So I'm figuring.
Tia, in my therapy sessions, I always talk about don't look at the common denominator.
Well, Evie gave us a super chat.
No choice.
Thank you, Evie, for the super chat. You're the super one.
Thank you, Evie.
I love how Crashley's like,
travel luck. If they would have come and picked you up on your way back to Marissa's, there would have been like a flat tire or.
Yeah, see, I would have been the common denominator. And they'd have been like, why the hell we come and get her? We should have left her with her cousins. So I'm kind of glad. kind of glad you guys.
I'm trying to find something funny, man. We
Oh,
usually have to,
If
we usually
Crashley
have the
ducks, there's
characters.
Crashley still.
Huh?
If
What'd you
Crashley
say?
turns over, there's Crashley again.
There we are.
If
Hey,
I bend
Christy.
over, there's Crashley. What?
Just showing
You have
Christy my
Crashley behind
boobies.
you.
There's a boobie, Christy, right there. So the picture at the end of your last video, Crash, where I'm bent over. Oh my God, I look like I'm stealing from everybody in the picture, and I got caught. I'm sitting there like, what the hell? How y'all catch me at the? I mean, every time y'all caught me at the like oddest times. I'm like, who the hell am I stealing from? So,
You stole my heart, Tia.
and you stole mine.
Well, speaking of that, I actually have a really good idea.
What you got? No, because those pictures don't do me
Listen to them
justice.
right now.
I know what you're gonna say. She's gonna wanna play guess what happened in the picture, except it's gonna look like me in a catastrophe. Guess the Tia's catastrophe.
It's not the game at all.
Did you see the picture where Marissa's going like this, and she looks like she's yelling?
Going to bed. Hold on, Jen's
Yep,
gonna probably be going to bed soon.
Yep, eyebrows.
Okay, sorry, that had to happen. She sent me a video of that, and I did that to Kerwin.
Why
I was like,
wouldn't you give her the eyebrows? So I had to.
I was looking at Kerwin, and he said, "Hey," and I was like, and he was like, "What are you doing? Are you twitching? Is there something? You got an ingrown hair?" And I was like, "No." And any other man would have been like, "Oh, okay." No, not him. What are you doing? What's happening with your face? And I was just like, and I was like, you don't do it like Jen does it. We would randomly look at each other and go.
I sent her a 10-second video of me in my
Look at it. Hold on, I'll show you.
All I did was like for 10 seconds.
That's that ASMR.
You don't know this, but I had just got done talking to this a-hole of a customer too, and then you send me this video. I'm like, oh my God, I am no longer wanting to kick everyone in their face. Here it is.
Just that one customer.
Just the one. Yep.
There you go. Just the one customer.
I don't like any of them. Woo-hoo. Look at this. Don't worry, I'll play it again.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't even look real.
I'm going to set it as my wallpaper to my phone.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something to fan with. That hat overheated me.
And I had my heater on.
So before we get to the game, I would like to figure out if there's any engineers that can make me one of these in a shape of a boob. And then I don't know if it would wiggle though. But how funny would that be if this was a boob? And
just fill up a balloon. Put some water in the balloon. And then add a little corn syrup. It'll feel real.
Squeeze something on a boob to make, or on a balloon and make it do this. You know what I mean?
Boobs don't have wings.
Put a chicken breast in some jelly and put it inside the balloon, and then it'll really feel real.
I meant a human boob, not a chicken one. Gosh.
Okay, well, I'm trying. I was going for the real effect, the realness effect. Ask Christy. She's the boob specialist.
Mom, are you in the bathroom?
Mom, we need
Mom's in the other room.
Take out those headphones, Tia. What's wrong? What's wrong? You afraid what we're gonna say?
I got the headphones on so I can hear you. Without the headphones, I can't hear you. I'm old. Didn't you just call somebody? You called Jen old because she wants to go to bed early. Yep. I did that already.
I get up early on Saturdays, but I gotta do breakfast in the morning. I gotta do birthday mom.
That sounds fun.
Anyway,
I think this
about
works.
my idea.
I ordered
Here we go.
bagels.
This works perfectly.
There you go.
I feel a little bit better. I feel it. I feel it. There we go. Woo. Keep it coming. Oh,
I
you guys are crazy.
I'm sorry if that stinks.
Oh my God. I can't with you. You're such a mess. Oh,
Anyway,
seriously.
my idea.
Okay.
So Tia, you were kind of close. A little bit.
Yeah.
So do you guys ever go people watching? Do you know what people watching is?
Yeah, every
It's
time I go to
actually kind of
Walmart,
mean.
I see the darndest
It's kind of
thing.
mean, but entertaining. Okay. So you see these people doing these weird things and you don't know who they are, what the hell they're doing, what's on their mind, but you can concoct some kind of like story for them, right? Like this person just keeps smelling all the candles because she's a desperate housewife and has 7 kids and 3 husbands and her husband wants to marry another one. Just come up with these random stories. Do you guys ever do that? Because I do. I even had a journal once of people watching. Funny.
Oh my gosh. So
You don't do that, Tia? Are you above that?
I'm not above it at all, but I wait until I get home and then we sit around, we talk
I
shit.
go sit down in the aisle at Walmart just staring, pondering
there's people who do. I hear them. They're the cousins, and they do not let go. I mean, they will tell you right then and there. So
I make sure I'm
y'all gonna hear about the cousins for about a week because I wait till I get home. I go in the house and I'm like, child, did you see her? Oh my God, she had 2 tracks. Her whole head, she only had 2 tracks in there. Oh my goodness, she had 3 eyelashes. Where were the other 22? Yeah, but I wait until I get home and do that.
If people didn't live in a moment, to people watch, there would not be such thing as the Walmart coloring book.
Exactly.
That's right.
If we all pulled a Tia and waited till we got home to people watch what we watched earlier that day, maybe we'll be unfortunate to forget the epic people watching experience because we didn't lather in the
that happens. Sometimes I forget. I wait until it's so bad.
You miss the opportunity, Tia. What do we say? We see an opportunity and we just
capitalize on it.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
So what opportunity, Crashley, are you gonna be capitalizing tonight?
Well, first I'm gonna turn my camera around here because I kind of want to smoke, but I don't want everyone to see me do it because
she's going on a poop break.
I know. I'm not gonna poop. I poop before every live.
Wow.
Melissa filled in for me last week, y'all. Not this week. Okay.
You were late?
What?
She is so bad.
I was not that late. I was getting ready for this epic people watching experience. So the plan is we're going to people watch live retreat style.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all ready for this? People watching people. Okay, I was trying to do that, but okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm
doing.
She caught us doing all the wrong stuff.
I caught a lot of people doing a lot of things that could be anything. So some of these we did in the chat though, so you can't say what I said, okay?
I won't say anything.
Well, you have to say something or it's not people watching.
Oh.
Okay.
Something.
So Jennifer's gonna go first because I just voluntold her.
Okay.
Okay. So Jennifer, what's the story here?
Well, I'm redoing my grandmother's kitchen, and I need to pick out some wallpaper, but I don't know what to pick out. So I'm going to lay all of this out. Oh, no, girl. You don't be laying that out. You put that back in that box right now.
Hell no. Is that it? Are you done?
I don't know. It's like
I got a better one.
you go for
That
it.
was really good though. See how she just did it
I like
on the
it.
fly? This is
It was
people
on the
watching.
fly.
I thought
My
Jennifer
people
would be
watches.
much more- I don't know evil. I don't know what I expected.
I thought it would be nice and wholesome like that because that's my honey bunny.
Well, there's a Jen and then there's a Geninator. You don't know when the Geninator is going to strike.
Girl, you are a mess. I got it. Here we go. What in the hell? I told you to put that away. Girl, this is the good shit. I'm telling you right now. When he left the room, I couldn't wait. I snuck the shit out. Let's go out back. Let's go out back. We're going to smoke it all up. I don't know. When I get back home, I'm telling you right now, he's going to know because I'm going to be acting weird. No, you won't. It'll wear off by the end of the damn retreat. Let's get the party started. Let's get Crashley. She'll do it.
Where's Crashley?
She'll eat it. Trust me. They about to come and get you.
Chocolate.
It's fudge, girl. He put it in fudge. Sorry, guys. That was good. I had to.
No, you had to get it out.
Okay.
Are they in here? Is Care Bear in here? Boo! I'm sorry. I love you.
Tell them. Go get Care Bear and them. Come on. I was going to say to the people watching for Sunday social because then that's earlier and I know they would be there, but there's no telling where some of these could go.
That's
for
true.
example.
I'm waiting.
There was one, Jen and T, you probably already heard it, but this one. This is Amanda checking me out. And Amanda is saying, dang! Look at them boobies. My Lord, they all perky. I wonder if they're real. They're not too bad, eh? Like a 9 out of 10-ish. And I'm just so oblivious. I'm just teaching this beautiful woman how to make pens. I know she's looking at my boobies. I don't mind. I wore a shirt today because I knew I was going to sit by her. So you just go ahead. That's this story. Tia or Jen, do you have anything else?
I think she's trying to figure out how to brush a crossstone.
How to brush a crossstone? What?
What is she? She is really checking you. She said, "Girl, you bullshitting." She looked at you. Girl, you bullshitting.
Or it's either that or
what the hell did you put it in?
Listen. Or she's like, man, I've been up since 3 a.m. looking for my damn car keys. I couldn't find them anywhere. And I look over and I see something just shining from this woman's cleavage. Now
it's coming out her chest. Yeah.
I know this woman did not take my car keys and stick them in between her damn bosoms.
That looks feasible. If you don't get that shit out of there now, see. What the hell did you just say?
Pole, please. I gotta get. I need a fishing pole or a scuba mask. I'm gonna have to dive in there and go pull it out. I don't know where the end of the cleavage is.
He said, "Hand me my fishing pole."
See my pants.
I'm burning up hot here, laughing so hard. I do think that your boobs were, calling her name. So I like your boob story. I think that was definitely.
They call most people, so yeah, that makes sense.
Calling me in the middle of the night. Tell him to stop.
She butt dialed me earlier today. So Her butt does some talking too. I was happy to get a butt down from
what
you.
did you say?
I said you butt down me earlier
yeah,
today, so your butt does some talking too. I
Yeah,
was
that's
happy to
true.
get a butt dial though.
Especially when I eat Taco Bell. It does a lot of talking.
Oh
Just
my.
kidding.
Crashley will help me when she's in the bathtub.
Okay, Tia. Now
yes,
you're
darling.
going first.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh-oh.
What you doing?
Rebecca said, if you don't, ew, she got cooties. Oh my God. And J Rob is like, bish, who did that? Ooh, I can smell it. You can smell it. I can smell it. It's drifting over here. Rebecca was like, you didn't have to get too close when you did that. And Marissa was like, oh my, it was just a little teensy. I didn't know. I didn't know that was going. I thought it was going to just be a little far. It was an oopsie poopsie.
An oopsie poopsie. Did you guys hear that? The hell is an oopsie poopsie? Oh
and Rebecca was like, I'm about to go.
Oh my God.
Robert said, hey, pull my finger. I'm sorry.
Okay. Jen, do you have one for this? Because if not, I definitely do.
I was thinking a little sugar to the left, a little sugar to the right. Squeeze, 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 and pop it out tonight.
Pop it out.
Is that the face that you make when you're dipping sugar? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got one. So the person taking the picture is Rebecca's wife. Okay, they're beautiful women lovers. So she walks in to this bar and says, what the hell are you doing with these two other women?
Uh-oh.
Right?
It's about to go down.
I'm so drunk, I just liked her hair. I love her hair so much. And so Jennifer here, right? That's the girlfriend's best friend. I was here with her. I don't know where this other chick came from. She just came admiring my hair, and now she's laughing all up on me. See, look, we good. Look at the smile on her face. We're good. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. There was another one. Where's the one?
So the wife took the picture.
Yeah, the wife took that.
So the wife took the picture, or the girlfriend took the picture.
Yeah.
Can you bring me one of them things to fan with? Thank you. So she took the picture before she whooped some butt. Is that what I'm to take?
Yeah.
Is that the takeaway?
My buns are burning. My
buns are burning.
Evidence. That's what that was. Okay. So I'm going to go first with this one, only because this is quite literally my favorite story out of all of them. And no, I'm not changing it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. So this is my favorite one.
I already know your thoughts on this one.
So Brandon back here is saying, holy crap, who the hell just farted? Oh my God. Oh, this is the most foul smell I've done ever smelled in my whole life. Tia's like, it was me. I'll clean that one.
You're so bad. Oh.
I'm here to escort her to the bathroom to change her pants after that.
Nana was like, girl, you're going to need some help. Oh, my. Let me help my baby out. Nana loves everybody. She's, come on, babe. Don't worry about it. I don't care about the smell. Let me just help.
No,
Let me have my baby.
I gotcha.
Hey, Nana, is Dawn Marie with you watching? Because I have one of her next. Or
Yeah,
is
she is.
that one's another one of my favorites. So
Just so you guys know, the pasta maker was the star of the picture. I was doing a Vanna while I was showing. I don't know what Brandy was doing still to this day, but the picture was supposed to be about the pasta maker.
maybe she's saying, "Gosh, dang it! I really wanted to be the pasta turner. Oh, I missed my shot." She was like, "Too bad.
Too bad." I was so proud to be sitting.
Nana's like, I'm gonna smash you with. That's what you think. I'm gonna smash you with my phone. Take over and take off.
I think Nana was like, "Are you seriously modeling the pasta machine?"
I'm gonna hit it for you.
Yeah, that's what it was. I told you to be Vanna White, remember? I saw Tammy take.
Yeah, you said be Vanna, and I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." And I tried to move back and put my hand up.
So, do you guys have a different story for this picture?
I think Tia's kind of trying to pinch a little nipple there on Brandy, and Brandy's like, "Stop!"
Ooh.
Yeah, my thumb between my She's so bad, Joe. Between my thumb and my forefinger.
Man, I gotta go find one of Lizzie. Dang it. Okay. So
get the one from Dawn Marie that you showed earlier. That one is too hilarious.
Okay.
I love that one.
Okay.
Dawn Marie took like such perfect pictures every time. So I love that you got her being you and your eyebrows. I love that you got her being regular.
I'm going to try to find a picture of Elizabeth now. So can one of you like explain what the stealing was all about? Like backstory to this next picture.
Night Stalker.
That's our Night Stalker, Elizabeth.
So you know, when we did the exchange and we got to like try to steal boxes and stuff, like explain that.
I don't know which picture you're putting up. Oh, we were doing what's called a dirty secret Santa, where we could go and steal an item when it was our turn to go and pick. We could take an item from someone that had already made a selection, and it could go back and forth over and over. We put a time limit on it, but other than the time limit, it could go on forever with people just re-stealing items back. So it got pretty interesting, especially for the ones that were most sought after. And I know Elizabeth had a package she was stealing. Dawn Marie, I think you stole a couple of times. Fun times. So that's pretty much the backstory for if you're showing a picture from the Dirty Secret Santa.
I am, and oh my God, I just found another like absolutely epically hilarious one of Dawn Marie. Elizabeth, where are you in all these pictures?
I've seen her a few times. She was night stalking. She was making sure.
I'm trying to find this woman.
So she was definitely our quiet night stalker. She could walk up on you, scare the bejesus out of you. Boy, I tell you, I left my body 3 or 4 times.
So with the stealing, so like for the longest time, that table, or there was a table filled with a bunch of presents, right? And for however long, you can either choose to get another present or go steal somebody else's, box. I keep saying present, but it's box. So who's next? Jen, tell us what's going on in this picture.
That's
girl, you can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Or I'm too sexy for my package.
That was one of the ones where Dawn Marie, she was like on a mission. Here I come. Get out my way. Mm-hmm. You saw me. I'm looking at you. Don't look away.
Together, something's gonna fall out.
She was on a mission. She was across the room and she made eye contact, and that was all that she wrote. There was no, it got real quiet. There's no communication, and you just heard the shark music coming on. Dun 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 dun. She stalked across the room and she got her package.
And then I stalked and grabbed her package.
You sure did. She did only
And
have
we
it for like 2
spent the
seconds.
rest of the retreat grabbing each other's packages. Grabbing
that would be sexual harassment.
We wasn't grabbing packages. We were grabbing blessing boxes. They know that Billy was there. If we say we were grabbing packages, then it sounds like we were accosting poor
Girl,
Billy.
I know what it sounds like. Trust me.
Get so bad.
So I think in this picture, actually, I think who is sitting by me? Whoever was sitting behind me stole Dawn Marie's present, and she got up and she's like, "Oh hell no! You think that I'm gonna let that happen? Watch this." And then she goes and takes it back. Okay, so
that was J. Rob that sat behind you. She was the one
stealing Dawn Marie's.
Yes, we went back over.
I was the denominator.
She went and got the package right back, but it was a great setup, and I was like, "Oh, she mean business. She going to get this package," and she had it for 2 seconds. But it was fun to watch.
Oh my God, she is so funny.
Liz, you is funny. Grabbing Billy's package with nipples. Oh,
there's Liz.
Well, in this one, this is what Liz is thinking. They keep calling me the Night Fury, or they think I'm super sneaky, and it's only because I'm plotting their infinite demise. I know they can make me play with this damn clay, and they don't know that I got a couple of shanks in my back pocket. I'm just waiting for my moment. These mother truckers are going down. One of them stole my present. They're going down first. Hell, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
She looked like she
my knife. They don't realize that.
Yes, she looked like she cutting up pieces to put into our food. Wait till they taste this shit. Wait till they taste it. I put special ingredients in the soup. Wait,
she said that too. Like, Crashley, I'm gonna put something in your cigarette that's gonna make you sneeze. I'm like, girl, damn, you're like the freaking Reaper. My God.
That's what she looks like she's doing right there. Special ingredients.
So,
she said exactly.
Jennifer, what's happening in this picture?
Well, this is an interesting predicament. My calculation for drugging Billy did not work. So I'm Crashley, stop trying to look down my shirt. Got your own boobs.
Oh my gosh.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it's
oh my gosh.
I am saying, Jennifer, I am so happy that you're my best friend. And I'm so glad you sat down with me today to embark on this clay journey. And I do have some suggestions on how you're cutting that cane that I think would really help improve your technique.
And I'm like, hell no.
Jennifer's saying, damn it, I'm the therapist here. What do you have to do in? I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I wish you'd stop breathing down my neck and just let me cut this damn cane so I can go back to diamond painting. My God, I'm only here because I'm obligated to because you're my friend. Now let me do my thing. Okay, that's fine.
Diamond Queen thinks I'm rolling a joint. Yep.
She had that look on her face, like, ooh, gotta get this foot, make sure it stays together.
I like how my glasses are sitting too. I'm all serious there.
I think what you were saying, I'm the therapist here. Here, let me help you out. What did I say? I got this. You sure you don't know?
I was actually thinking of how do I cut off Tia's fingers? She keeps trying to steal my Ohio State.
I sure was.
Oh my God, we never heard enough of the damn Ohio State. That's for this whole freaking class.
Did you
Everything she did.
Ohio State cover minder?
Yes, I did. That was one of the first things I showed when I got home. And I tell you, you're absolutely right. The whole time, when you grab for your colors, from the moment you reached for them, I started. Oh, that's so nice of you to think about Ohio, because you're from Michigan. So I was being extra naughty. Huh?
What did I say? I'm not from Michigan.
Oh, you said I'm not from Michigan. I'm from Ohio also. That's true. That's okay, because I have a special surprise for you. I've been working on all week. I'm just slow. I'm not fast, but it's so much love going into it.
Well, if you smoke one of the joints I'm making there, that'll help speed it up.
In the mail, apparently.
I'm gonna get her an edible, and I'm gonna send her some Skittles.
So what? Oh, hold on, I had a good one. This one can go so many ways, and I don't even know why this picture happened to begin with.
That was you.
Randy's like, no, not the armpit.
Look at what was going on here.
That was you. Like, we were leaving. How did this happen? We were leaving, and you wanted everybody to do a group hug. We didn't want to hug, and we were like, "Can we?"
She just happened to capture it when I wasn't ready.
You're the only one, Miss. Let's do a group hug. That you're not even in the high. I said, can we just do a high five? Can we do like all in 1, 2, 3?
Do a high five. My God.
And you're the only one not. Look I'm trying to get my hand in over Dawn Marie's shoulder. Care Bear is so tall. In the next picture, you guys can't even see me. I'm like behind her trying to look around. And when I look at it looks like I'm not in the picture at all. Oh, but I see all of Care Bear. She is 6'1".
Where's Waldo? It's where's Tia?
You guys
all 12 feet of Care Bear.
I'm looking right at her, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm not in this picture. I tried to raise my hand up, but I looked in the picture and I didn't even see my hand up. So we are. You're not even touching anybody. What is going on there?
Well, FYI, this is the kind of picture we were going for. This is adorable, but
I'm behind Care Bear.
Tammy has a knack of capturing people at the oddest expressions.
Right. So I'm directly behind Care Bear in the other picture. I see some beautiful hair.
I don't know. Ben's really desperate to get in there. Like, oh God,
he can't lean in too much because my shoulder, I got these big shoulders. My shoulders, he's leaning in over one of my boobs or something.
Are my car keys in there?
Oh, that's probably where Rebecca's car keys are. She was on her way out. We were leaving our last hurrah, and Rebecca was like, all right, I got to get go. Where are my car keys? And you're like, let me get down here. And then Tammy said, smile. You're like, oh, shit. And then it went.
Oh, my God. So what I think happened here, like, you see how we don't see Liz in this picture anywhere? So I think she actually got my cigarette, and she laced it with some shit. And all y'all are in on it. And I'm like, is it getting dark in here? I'm about to go.
Yeah, where is Liz? Liz is.
It's Liz. Go down. Ready? Break.
Liz is probably on the side of me. We both were trying to look over Care Bear.
Liz is in that maroon shirt in front of Rebecca.
Okay. I see. I do see her. All right. Well.
Dawn Marie said, "Go back, Heather." Like, what are you talking about? Go back to what? Exactly.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Okay, so Jennifer, last one for you, and then you can go if you want to, because I forgot that you said you were only going to stay for a minute, and now I'm keeping you. So, but I want you to stay the whole time.
She's gonna be tired in the morning.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
You only got 10 more minutes. So
one more. So, Miss Therapist, what's going on in this picture?
You got your hands down in your pants, Miss Al Bundy.
That's the warmest place in my body is in between my legs. Okay?
But I wanted to go out and potty with my friends. I said you are sitting right here and this.
She looks so upset.
Of I Love Lucy.
Oh, she's watching in protest. Fine, then. I'm going to find a warm spot for these hands.
And then I'm going to sniffle.
That was coming next. And I'm going to get this frown off of my face. I'm going to turn my frown upside down. Oh my God. Why were you so upset? Look at the baby. That's when you were about to watch Hamilton. Why do you look like you're about to start crying?
So are you saying Marissa's my mom and I'm her rowdy teenager? Because
I was just following the people.
If so, then Marissa's saying, I knew I should have worn protection. This kid's a riot. I knew we should have worn birth control. My God, I should have been crapping the whole damn day without dealing with her drama. And I just want to cross stitch and yeah, my God.
Oh my goodness, you guys are bad. You said Marissa is saying that she should have went on birth control. She is not caring. Cry if you want to. I don't care. I do not care. Cry. Bye. No, you're not going nowhere. Sit right there. She probably put on the worst programming on purpose. And since you can't just have a good attitude about it, we're going to watch this.
The world turns right now.
Exactly. She said, "As the world turns." Oh my God. So, Marissa is probably
okay. So, Tia, what's going on in this one?
We are whispering about him. Girl, let me tell you about him.
Earlier. My God, this is what you get, Billy.
Exactly. We are talking shit about him.
You know, I slept next to him last night. Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
The retreat's been over for days. I was sleeping next to him last night.
She's talking about in the picture.
Oh. I'm sorry, I got out of people watching mode.
Jen looks like she's saying no. I know he say he wears size 12 shoe, but girl, let me tell you. And I'm like, what?
I think you missed a decimal between the 1 and 2.
He don't wear a size 12 shoe at all. You remember how he was coming here? He was gonna be the man. Girl, you gladly could take your turn. I'm like, what? And he don't hear us. He talking to the girl taking a picture like, yeah, girl, I wear a size 12 shoe.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Oh, did you?
In Messenger, but I don't even remember what I said about it.
You said something similar, like that we were talking about him.
Yeah, his actor, like, what the hell does he put in his coffee every morning? And I'm over here. I'm only on cup number 3, and I'm.
Oh my God!
What the hell does he do all day? Mom, jeez. And she's like, girl, I don't know, but it's effed up. Like, what is he taking? My God.
He drinks coffee with creamer. He said that earlier. But that is not a coffee cup.
So this next one is a two-part one, and I'm interested to see what you guys come up with. So first, there's this one. Apparently, they're just having a nice conversation. But in the people watching story, you have to come up with. This is the start of the scenario. This is the next part.
Girl, you did not go there.
We are going from this to this. Or you know what would be even better? What if we went from this?
Hold me back, girl. Hold me back.
What if it went from this to this? I got way too many damn kids, y'all. All these damn kids. I got this one crying, and then this one's over here trying to give me mouth. I ain't got time for this. No, but no, for this one, it starts
like,
here.
you don't talk about my friend that way. You stop it. You let her watch her Hamilton, not As the World Turns. What's wrong with you?
I brought it up to here with all this crap. I'm so sick of it. But you know what? Hamilton is her favorite movie. You let her have it. Oh, well, you know what? Why
she looked like she's saying,
and then I'll tell you what.
She looked like she's telling me I about had it up to here. I'm about to go ham on that ass. Talk to me one more again. Say it again. Say it again. That's what you look like. I'm up to here. Hold me back. I think you're right about the hold me back. Say it again. I just had it up to here. I'm about to go. And I'm like, oh, what had happened? Huh? I got on my pajamas.
I like it in the middle of it.
Yeah. Oh, what? Who said what?
You overheard me talking about Billy's shoes? What?
Look, I got on my PJs. That's before we did the swag bag. So I just got out the shower. I'm like, what? These shoulders and these boobies can't handle all of this, huh? I haven't even put my hair up. I'm just, I'm hot. It's a what? Don't I, Val? Val say you do look afraid. So here's what really happened. I had just got out the shower. I was the last one to arrive, and I was trying to get, the plane and stuff off of me. So I said, I'm going to just jump into my jammies, and I had this headband on. I was looking for my scarf. I put this scarf on because I was hot. It was so humid, and you guys see how hot I am on camera. It was even hotter there. Anyway, they said I wanted to take Crashley out back. They said, oh, she didn't already started drinking, and the fun has already started. I'm like, what do you mean? And she was telling me the story about how J. Rob had already pranked Crashley, and I'd already missed it. So this was, she got in, she had all of her stuff out, and next thing you know, she jumps out, she got her hand out, and she was being real descriptive, and she was explaining to me about how J. Rob, she said it was recorded, but I still haven't watched the video, but how J. Rob had already scared the crap out of Crashley. So
she did too.
That's why I'm looking here all, and I'm looking all intense, and I'm like, for real? Huh? I missed it. They already started without me.
In your shower with you, Tia, trying to shock you. You just didn't know it.
There was absolutely no room in there. All these shoulders I have.
That was a small shower. Kerwin just came into the chat, and he's not even here. He's at the bar. So I'm wondering if he has us all in blast, and everybody is at this bar listening to our crazy asses going on about these random people watching pictures when they're all really of us, which is really weird if you think about it.
Well,
sounds like a great time.
I need to get off to bed. It's 1:30 here.
Bye, Jen. Love you.
Bye, Jen. Love you, honey bunny. I miss you so much.
I love you.
Next up. Oh, really? Really? quit talking to me. I miss her.
Bye, Jen.
I miss
Bye,
her a
Jen.
lot.
Oh
There
my
you
gosh,
go.
they're talking about cheating on Rob. Oh my Lord. Are you leaving me too?
No, well, no, I'm not leaving yet.
Okay.
Good,
Good. So
good.
what was they wanted us to play the Hamilton song thingy. I don't know. I have a video overlay on here, which is what I was trying to show Billy to do. Billy, this is what's called picture overlay in StreamYard.
Is he still in here?
I don't know if he's a quiet guy. I don't know.
I know that sometimes he works and lurks, but we were kind of picking on him a lot. Billy, it's all in fun, and you're always a good sport. So hopefully, you continue to be a good sport.
I hope he's fine. I don't know, man. You're all right, right, Billy? You all right? He's not even here. We're just acting crazy. Okay, I'm gonna see if this has audio or not. Let's see. Okay, so this is when we were watching Hamilton, and this is the Dear Theodosia song. And apparently, Nana comes and sneaks around the stairs like a damn ninja, and I'm so enthralled in Hamilton to even notice she exists or something. And I'm just sitting here like singing this dang song. But she wanted to show y'all this, but it's kind of sad and probably boring. So I'll show you a tiny bit of it. Okay, sorry, Nana. That was way too depressing and anyway, so
where's the one where you guys were really singing? Like
yeah,
you guys were. Yeah. You made it seem exciting. I never seen it yet.
I can't download it unless you haven't seen that one yet. Oh my gosh, y'all know the King song on Hamilton, Da, 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 da,
so Marissa did a watch party on Facebook, and I had to work that night. I couldn't get off. And Rachel Ray, she was on with you guys, and I missed it. And then it came to Disney Plus, and I don't have anybody to watch it with. I asked my mom, and she was like, hell no, I don't want to watch no music. My mom is not really into, she hates like the animated cartoon type movies, like Mulan and all the Disney movies. So, and we watch them a lot here. So then I'll try and watch a musical like Grease or something, and she'll pack her shit up and go in the other room in a minute. All right, well then I'll see you later. Like, Mom, you're not gonna watch TV? You're not gonna hang out with me? Hell no, I'm not. So hell, that's her favorite line. Hell no. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I don't have anybody right now to watch it with because my kids watched it a lot when it came out. I didn't even know about Hamilton until like 2 months ago, or whenever the watch party was coming up. I said, that's a thing? It's a real thing? They were like, yeah, where have you been? I think you said that to me. Tia, where have you been? This has been out for a couple of years. And then Odd But Nice, she did the rest. She made me, feel like I'm just out of the loop. I'm old.
Yeah, so. I don't know how she did that watch party. Like, was it in Zoom or I don't know how she did that, but we need another one because there's a few people that haven't seen it and a few people like me that is totally willing to watch it again. You
gonna watch it every time I come on.
I'll try really hard not to sing all the songs, and I struggle with that when I watch it with people who haven't seen it before. Like, I know all the songs. How do you not sing them, Nana's trying to get the one where we're all singing King song.
Valerie said she'll watch it. Oh, that song right there. You guys were just like killing it. That's all I know. Da 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 da. Yeah, I remember hearing that one a lot.
Oh my, how much compared to? Oh, I don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, that's you, Bree. You said something about Hamilton. I forget. I think it was on one of our Saturday Zoom chats.
Oh, it was
And
through Zoom?
no, I'm talking about when But Nice, when she was saying it, she made me feel real old. She told me about how long it's been out and the type of play that it was. I'm like, dang, I haven't. I feel like I'm no, I don't know if you said you've seen it, but you were explaining what it was, and you're the one who told me how long it had been out. It's been out since, I think you told me it's been out since 2015 or 2016, and that it was a musical, and that there was a lot of rap in it, and a variety of artists and things like that. I don't. It could have been a book club, Bree. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I just know you and Crashley were the two that told. I didn't know what Hamilton was, and so when people were like, "We're gonna watch Hamilton," I'm like, "Okay, what's Hamilton? What the hell is Hamilton?"
I probably wasn't the one who said it's been out for so long, because I didn't even know it was a thing until 6 months ago. And then,
Okay.
I've seen it probably 1,000 times, but still. I got the lap dance, but I can't overlay it because it doesn't let me download it. But
it's okay, Drea. When Valerie hooks it up, we're gonna do a watch party and we're gonna watch it all together. That's what we'll do. And then we're gonna yeah. We'll do it like that. That'll be fun.
So Odd, did you actually watch it? Did you? Odd, I need a full recap of
She said she
has.
She said, I must have just done research or crash overloaded me and I needed to unload because she still hasn't watched it. Oh, gosh.
She still hasn't watched it.
That's all right, Bree. We'll do it together as well. We'll just have a big party. See, Linda hasn't either. Drea, it sounds like Val hooked something up. Hey, we're coming.
Yes.
I don't know any other songs. So I won't be singing. Huh?
How does the King one go again? Let me hear you.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know any of the songs. You talking about the da-da-da-da? Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's the only thing that I know is because I've heard you guys singing it. I heard you and Marissa. They were echoing and the sound was reverberating off of the walls. Poor quilts. The quilts were supposed to act as, some sort of sound barrier, but a buffer, but it wasn't buffering the sound out. And so it was echoing off the wall. And I remember when you guys all went to go watch it, just like Melissa Barker, I am stoked, Amanda Stokes, Liz was over there, you and Marissa, Dawn Marie. I think Nana was everywhere at all times. She is, what do they call that from that one movie, The Eye of God? Nana was everywhere at every moment. She was on the side with us, and then she was over there with you guys when Hamilton was on. That was hard to, and then she would be outside. She was like a ninja. You know how ninjas, you look up, a puff of smoke come out, and Nana appears. And then the smoke go away and Nana go away with it and she appears somewhere else. That's Nana. She was like the ninja of the retreat. She was everywhere. Exactly.
Right. Like
I should change her name
and I turn
to
around,
Nana Ninja.
I turn around to sneeze and she's not there anymore and she went across the room.
She was everywhere.
How the hell did you just teleport like that?
She should be her name should be changed. I should change her reward name to Nana Ninja or Nana the Ninja.
The double N.
Nana Ninja. There we go. Cause she was everywhere. How do you get that puff of smoke? That's all I want. I want to appear somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you ever put those eyelashes in? I don't
know.
See that.
I had them with me. I just didn't know how. I have to show you one night what I look like with them. Oh, maybe tomorrow at the crafting Zoom. I had my you guys see in the pictures, I had my filter, my butterflies on, and my hair was so hot on the back of my neck. It felt like a quilt laying on me at all times. So I end up having to put my hair up and wrapping it in a bun. And so that it would stop poofing up, I put my scarf on the whole time. And when I take my scarf off, I would have nice little, straight hair. It would last for about 2.5 seconds. And then the Texas heat, it would go and like the afro would come out and it'd be like, what y'all doing out there? So the afro would come. And I'm like, damn, I wasted all of that time. I should have just left my hair curly. I don't have that problem when it's curly at all. So
well, and then you got the scarf doohickey and you caged it up or something and you wrapped
I had to keep it. I had to. I'm sorry. It was eloquent for the pictures. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was in my jammies the whole time. I kept my loungers and stuff like that on. As soon as somebody pulled out a camera, I'm like, huh? I was trying to pose.
She did like that. And then when the one time she got caught
with the hair scarf.
Oh my God. That was
with the hair scarf. My hair would be up. I looked a hot mess. Like, I mean, if you see somebody that's about to get in the bed or about to wake up before they, pretty themselves up, and that was me the whole retreat. And nobody said shit.
Nope.
Care Bear was looking all good. She had her hair so perfectly coiffed. Tammy, her hair perfectly coiffed.
Wait,
and then there's me.
Perfectly what?
Coiffed. COIFED. Coiffed.
Coiffed? Where do you come up with this stuff?
It's French.
What did you say earlier?
I'm old.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm old.
What was it?
But it basically means that it just means that their hair was perfect, and yeah, they had their pretty makeup on and stuff. And then here's Tia walking around. I'm looking like Mom's Mabley. How you doing? What's going on? Okay, nope, I didn't just get up. I'm going to bed,
Mm-hmm. I really thought a coif was something you used to wipe the counters off with, like a washcloth.
That's coif, like CO.
That was a joke, Tia. That was a really good joke.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got me good. Oh, girl, I missed that one.
Although I appreciate the rock and the halfway knee slap. That was a solid touch, I suppose. So
I missed it. I missed it.
They're better than no laughs.
Brandy has this lipstick that she wears. It looks so good against her skin tone. And she had it on. And then, like I said, again, here I am. And Billy's so kind. He treat us all as if we all had our perfectly coiffed hair, all had our perfect, lipstick. Hi, how are you? Oh, wonder. Nobody ever said, girl, if you don't get your ass in there, put some real clothes on, take your hair down, look human. No one ever said that. But the pictures is basically saying, they're like, Tia, next year you're gonna put something different on, you're gonna get dressed, so maybe next year. I don't think I will next year either, to be honest, but I can promise you guys I will not have that scarf on in every photo like I did this year. Because I'm gonna wear my
scarf. I should
have
wrap my hair up in it. I wonder what that would have looked like. But so I want you guys to watch this next video clip real quick, and I want you to pay close attention to Tia's face when she realized that someone done snuck up behind her and started recording her acting a fool. So hold on.
This was supposed to be for your eyes only.
I don't have whatever. It was shared in the group. It's the best. Do you really not want me to show it? Because I won't, I swear.
Nope, you can show it. I don't have a problem. But I was about to do this for you. It was a show that I was putting on for you. I was about to get really crazy, so I'm glad somebody snuck up behind me.
It's one of my favorite videos of the just look at the reaction. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I did audio. Hold on. It's really, really funny. But Tia, are you sure you're okay with it? Because I swear I won't.
I'm okay with it. It's on
You would tell me
Instagram
otherwise,
and Facebook. I
That's
would
true.
tell
So
you
people-
otherwise.
If people
Just so
really
y'all know,
wanted to see it, it's already
it's
kind of
all
out.
over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
What's one more place, right?
She missed me getting up the first part of the song when I was singing it to you. She heard me acting a fool and she came around. I was already halfway, in the mix.
It's good. Here goes.
It is.
Oh, they never sent me to come home. Hey, baby. Oh, my God.
I'm still going back there like this.
Let's see your air guitar.
I'd already done a little of that.
That face, I love it.
My booty.
Let's air guitar player in the world.
Oh my god. That is so wasn't this like hella late at night too? Like what?
Got
wasn't
on my
this, like, in the
PJs. You can't tell me. No, it was the middle of the night, and we were having a good time. Billy was making the last round of drinks. I don't know. That might have been our fifth round, but
Oh yeah,
that's what he was doing in the kitchen, making drinks. And we weren't going to bed until our eyelids couldn't keep themselves open. So I was singing to Crashley. And I had already started bragging. I'm the best air guitarist in the world. You guys will never guess. And she was like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, well, she had just sung a song. And then she said, this next song you can sing. And I said, okay. So I'm singing it at my seat. And I don't know what happened, but I just got up out of my seat and I grabbed for the, I think that was my tripod. And I turned the tripod. I was walking with the tripod. You thought it was a temptation. And next thing you know, I was turning around. I think I went to go whip around and saw Tammy come around the corner. I saw some movement, but it didn't catch me right away. But then I saw Tammy. She come around. I was like, oh, my God. And I can't see without, y'all all know, anybody that ever come to my show, can't see without my glasses off in the distance. So I'm trying to focus in, and then I see the little phone in her hand, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Anna wants to know if this was sober, and I don't remember what night. Were we drunk?
We were drunk, unfortunately. That was Saturday night, and yes, like I said, that's what Billy's doing in the kitchen. He was making I don't know, I think that was the second or third round of drinks, but we were feeling it at that point.
What night was it? Was this
That's Saturday?
Oh, that
was Saturday night, yeah. Because you can see some of the people with their T-shirts on, and we did that, yeah, Saturday.
Would you say that I got like wasted drunk, just a little drunk?
Was it Friday, the second night? That night,
yeah,
I think,
Melissa
yeah,
B.
you were.
Thank you, Melissa B. By the way, if you're here, watch. Thank you.
Yeah, that night we were tore up. Marissa messed the drinks up. Anybody who had her margarita, she thought she was putting one shot of alcohol in at a time, and it was a double shot. So she was like doubling up the shots. And I remember I took a big, long, strong sip. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it was like, what's wrong? I was like, my adenoids, they standing up. They're like, what the hell's going on in here? And everybody started laughing at me. And I'm serious. And I'm doing like this. All my taste buds, they dead. And it took her, I think Melissa Barker told her that she thought she doubled up the shots. She went back and looked at the shot glass and realized it was a double shot, not a single shot. So that kicked it off right there. Then Nana was doing the hot damn challenge all weekend.
Oh my
Nana was
God.
doing the hot damn challenge all weekend. And we ran out of ice that last night. So everybody got jacked up because they didn't have the ice water in their drink down. Poor Brandy. She got hit the worst. J Rob could really hold her own. She has a high tolerance. I feel like J Rob was really putting them back, but she was just minimally impacted. So she could really hold her own when it came to drinking. And not, guys, I'm a lightweight. So everybody drank more than me. It took me 1-2 drinks. But the last night, Saturday, because I was trying to get that gin gone as much as possible, I was drinking all day and all night.
So Shirley said, how long have you all been friends? You all sound like you had a wonderful, fun time. So Shirley, it's kind of crazy from hindsight. So I've only been on YouTube. July would have been 1 year. And I kind of knew of everyone already. There's a few people there that I talked to, every other day, every once in a while. I knew a little bit more, but, we all knew each other. This is our first time meeting face to face, at the first ever retreat. But since the retreat, like we bonded immediately. That was all she wrote, now like we're each other ride or dies, like the whole group. I don't know how to explain it. We're like the clan. It's weird. But
we are the clan, yes.
Since then, it's every day throughout the day. I mean, we pick a weird looking booger we tell each other in this group chat, like all day, yes. Man. And like Billy, we had the clay class and Billy's over here like, let me just do this clay and do this. Ooh, look what I did. It's like we talk all the time now. It's something.
It is. It is.
The immediate bond is what blew my mind. It was just like, oh my God, family, hi. And it was everyone, every single person. I would have thought someone's bound to be a weirdo. Like there's bound to be one person who's just like really sketchy and weird, or I don't know, a negative, and oh my God, this is you got a bunch of women. There's always gonna be someone that's like, oh my God,
that's true.
Did she just do that? Those shit stirs, and not a single person was like that. Everyone loved everyone, and it was just. It was something else, and I still randomly get emotional because I miss them, because it's like we're not. I do. Anymore.
I do. I try to not cry. Like I haven't cried since, like yesterday morning, middle of the night, Wednesday night, and my son was like, "Dang, y'all must have had a good time. You still crying?" And I was like, yeah. And my son was like, I'm going. I want to go to the next one. I want to take a miniatures class and that clay class. And I was like, yeah, you go, you make your own friends. These are my groups of friends, though. So he was supposed to go initially, and he couldn't because of his hours at work. So that's the only thing that kept him from going. That would have been a lot of fun, though. Especially since, we had the YouTube channel together for a long time.
Yeah. Valerie said, Crashley, if you can't find the crazy person in the group, then it's you. Is that true? Was I the one weirdo the whole
Not a weirdo. Not a weirdo. You are crazy, though, girl. You are so funny. It is. You are so hilarious. You do such funny hijinks. And you keep everybody going. You definitely keep me going. You make me younger. Aww. Which I like. You do.
She ugly cried when we had to leave too. She did. She
sure did.
Fabulous ugly cry. The wrinkles.
She gave the best hugs, though. Nana gave the best hugs. They were so sweet and genuine. Oh, but Nana was that's why I said she was a ninja. She had her little I don't know what that is, but she had her little poof of fairy sprinkle dust that popped her everywhere. I don't know. Did you find out where she sat at? I had to go through all of those pictures to find out where Nana's station was.
Nope.
I didn't know where she was until Wednesday when Tammy posted. I would have never guessed that she sat on the other side by the TV.
I mean, to make it even worse, we were playing musical diamond paintings. You know, we went around and diamond painting hop, you know, working each other's diamond paintings. And I guess Nana's was on that middle table where we cleaned up the clay class. And I turned around for 2 seconds and there's her diamond painting. I'm like, how the hell? Where did this even come from? Whose is this?
Oh, okay.
Nana's. So she's not the only one with the smoke. Her possessions also carry the smoke. Diamond painting.
I finally saw, and someone else said the only time, I think it was Dawn Marie, the only time she sat in her seat was the first day before I arrived. So I never would have known where she sat until those pictures came out. But I never knew where her station was. She was everywhere. That's good though.
Well, Shirley and anyone else, there's going to be 2 retreats next year, and I'm not even going to try to get into it yet because like nothing is finalized, so I don't really have anything to tell you. But there's going to be 2 at 2 different times and 2 different locations. So the idea of that is more people can come because you know this one was kind of the initial trial, see what works, see what needs to be changed before we do a big blowout one. And now it's time to do 2 big blowout ones. So there will be more opportunities. So stay tuned. Wink, wink. But I did have a question. There was one night that I went decently like a normal human being. But y'all were still up. And apparently Jen gave somebody a therapy thing. And I still didn't get to hear that whole story. Were you up for that or what happened?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like, well, I forget how they got on the topic, but
she made it seem like it was hilarious. And I'm like,
it was hilarious. It was they were, I forget what it was, but the smokers were coming in from being out on the porch. I don't know how you managed to be the first one to go to bed every night. How is that possible? I really am trying to figure that one out. But you did. You were first in our room, not the first part, but you were definitely first in our room. And then Rebecca would go to bed sometime after you. But the smokers had came in. I think J. Rob she had done the hot damn challenge and she had been drinking. And I think it was Care Bear that they got to chit chatting and things like that. The whole conversation, it was a therapy session, but the whole conversation was about how each person was so genuine. You're genuine too, you know.
Oh my God, that sounds like a wonderful drunk person conversation.
It was so funny. Care Bear, she had said something about, you know, the job and things like that. And we were like, no work talk, you know, we're gonna all just have fun, drink and diamond paint, you know. And we're looking out we're like, you know, you've come here to release, relax, relate, you know, and just be a wonderful person and have fun with your friends. So she was like, you're right. You know, she explained why she was worried and things like that. And then Jen ended up talking to her and saying, don't worry about it. You don't have to have, you know, it was one of those times. It was real funny though, because they was both drinking. And when it was all, I said, are y'all serious? Like, I wanted to make sure I wasn't stepping on no toes. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, well, let's get back. Billy, can we get the next round of drinks going? I think he was heading in to get the next round of drinks. And Care Bear says, thank you for the therapy session. I really appreciate it. But it really was like, oh, you're so sweet. You're such a genuine person. Just, you know, relax. We're here to have fun. It was really like the most upbeat therapy session that ever took place on the face of the earth. And I thought they was just being funny. They were, you know, drunk serious though. But you know, it was a great experience. Yeah, man, I just miss you guys.
Bed early at a freaking retreat. I miss everything.
I didn't go to bed. I'm sorry. I was trying to get every bit that I could. I sat down and I tried to calculate over the 4 days how many hours sleep that I got. And I think I'm coming up somewhere between 7 and 10 hours total. So, yeah.
That's insane. See, I have a switch in my brain and I can tell when I'm starting to shut down. And I know I could stay up, like I could go all night long, no problem. It's the next morning where it's like, what level of Crashley zombie can the public handle tomorrow? You know, and I didn't want to be a Crashley zombie because I can get mean. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. I just get crabby and I got these planets under my eyes, like the eye bag. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It's weird, but that was hilarious. But was there anything else from the retreat? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. But people are probably
Thank you, Phone I Fly. She says she loves my hair.
Hey, where you been, Brittany? It's Phony Fly. So
is that it, Phony?
It's not I
would have never got that.
Real fly. It's not real. It's a phony.
You can have it. You know,
phony.
You can have it at the next time we're going into some humidity. Nana offered to help detangle my hair, which is almost a 6-7 hour job. She is so beautiful. I think Tia and I are on the. See, I think we're on the same sleep pattern. Also, whereas Liz didn't hardly sleep either. She would go to bed. Well, the first night she was up longer than me, but each night after that, she would go to bed like 1 hour or so just before me. But Liz didn't get a lot of sleep. Nana didn't get hardly any sleep, and I know I didn't get any. I was trying my hardest to enjoy every aspect as much as possible. I know Care Bear said the same thing, Brandy. They waited until they were exhausted to go to bed. But a lot of us were like, I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure that we're up. We, have as much fun as possible. One night I just was up diamond painting. That was the night I was up until 7 something in the morning. I went and laid down, got a couple of hours. Breakfast is over at 10, and I know this. So if I want to eat before lunch, and I have to get up, so I was up before 10 to eat breakfast that morning. And I remember Rebecca said, I don't know how she do it. I just saw her go in there. Was she just shower and come out? I had took a couple of hours, went and jumped in the shower, let that water hit all these shoulders. And then I was back out ready to.
Bathroom? That's tiny.
I'm telling you right now, that shower can tell some secrets on me because I'm sure my booty was like up against it. I felt like I was twerking, trying to bathe.
Well, we can never have enough twerking, in my opinion.
Did you see the one bathroom upstairs? I was like, when it was my turn to clean the shower, yes.
Oh my God!
I was pissed off. I was like, whose bathroom is this?
They're sitting in a room with 4 beds. 4. There's only 2 of them.
That bathroom was so big.
Shower. I'm like, what the hell?
I saw that. I go in there. I open the door. And I said, whose shower is this? This is it accommodate the shoulders. There was enough room for the booty, the hips, I was like, oh my gosh, it was such cruel punishment. I got to come up here and I got to clean the shower. I got to wash all the fixtures down and I can't use the shower. Isn't that something? So.
I could have distracted them while you did, next time. Next time.
Yeah, next time. That's a good idea, because I was in there like, that song from, well, you probably don't know that song from the 70s called The Bump. And I was in there, the bump, don't bump the bump. And I was bumping everything. Whew. I was like, please don't break this damn door. Tia, don't back up into it. I felt like every time I went to take a shower and I backed up, I could hear, that siren. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I hope they don't hear this shit every shower.
And on the Saturday morning, if you're talking about like the Zoom crafters chat that Marissa does, it's at 10 a.m. But you have to like email her and she's got to send you this Zoom link. But once you tell her once, she sends it to you like every week and you just join with that link. Yeah. But okay, so we're not going to stay on for too much longer. But Tia, I did have something very important to tell you. Are you ready for this?
No.
This is the kind of news that's gonna like change your whole day, and it's gonna make. I'm just glad that you're sitting down for this. Okay, everyone, make sure you're sitting down. I'll give you a second to make sure you're sitting down.
I'm sitting down.
Your face is so freaking adorable right now. How many faces you got in that pipeline anyway? Look at that one. There's a new one right there. How many you got going?
I don't know. I used to play around with faces and stuff.
Can I see your
Which one?
oh hell no face?
Hell.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's the lips. You always got them lips. Go. Oh my god. Okay. So here's the news. I finished Vampire Diaries. All of it.
Okay, so what did you think of? Let me tell y'all something about this girl. She would ask me a question, I would answer. I would be like, no, I'm not gonna. No, watch it. You gotta watch and see. You gotta watch and see. So she got to the point where she was coming into the final season, and she literally asked, "Okay, Tia, I'm in the final season. Does Elena and Damon get?" And I said, "Yeah." And she was like, "What? You answered? Oh my God, I can't believe you told me." And I was like, no, I didn't know I was supposed to say nothing. So then she says,
she thought that I was seriously mad too. She's like, "Oh hell,
it's like, oh my God,
shit, I'm out of my element. This is freaking crazy. Oh my God,
I couldn't believe it." And then she says, "Wait a minute. If Elena is alive and her and Damon are together, that means Bonnie's dead. Did Bonnie die?" And I'm like, "You're going to have to watch." I wouldn't answer. "You got to tell me. No, Bonnie can't be dead. There's a way. They got to figure a way. There's always a way. They always figure something."
Well,
and I wouldn't answer.
There's a damn way. And when someone dies, you can't believe that they're actually dead, because about 80% chance they're going to come back somehow after being told by 3
So is Bonnie dead?
People 10 times. It's impossible. Done is done. Nope, let me go get this witch over here and get this talisman stick from over here. We mix them all together. Bam, back. But they're going to be different. They won't be the same. They might be a different person, but they're alive. Sorry.
So is Bonnie dead?
Bonnie ain't dead. You done told me Bonnie deader than a doornail. She ain't dead.
She's deader than the doornail. Dead is dead. She's dead. Dead is not coming back, and Bonnie ain't coming back.
She didn't die, though.
She's dead.
She's living her life
on the other side.
No,
she's living her life on the other side.
She died. She's not dead. She's going to go skydiving, and Enzo asked her to live, and so she's living until she dies of natural causes to be with Enzo. But
she did. She lived right up until she died when Elena woke up.
Your ass told me that Bonnie died. So every time this bitch in this show stubbed her damn toe, I'm like, "Oh, this is the moment." I was like, "Oh, this is it. Bonnie don't die."
You said every time she stubbed her toe.
She's dying. This is it. Like, let me suck up all this fire. Save the town.
Sorry.
Let me read fire.
She's dead.
I'm like, yeah, this is good. The last damn episode. She got it. She gonna die here. Nope. I'm like, God.
She died at the very end.
I was like,
she died. You didn't see her laying on the ground. She died.
No, she doesn't. She passes out. Somebody tell her. She passes out.
She's dead. She didn't pass out. She died.
She did not die. And she woke Elena up. And she was like, "I figured out. I got this witch thing figured out." That's what she says. And Elena dies.
Elena said, "No, Bonnie, not this way." And she said, "I'm ready." And she died. They spoke as they were passing.
Instances mixed up. Bonnie does almost die at the beginning of the season, yes. And Bonnie's like, "I'm ready." But then Enzo sneaks up behind her, grabs her shoulder. "It's not your time, love. It's not
You are
your time,
so
love.
deep.
It's not your time, love. It's not your time, love. Oh, there it is. It's not your time, love. And then drags her back, and she's like, okay, I got shit to do. I gotta redirect the game. Did she
Did you see
live?
what Val said?
What'd she say?
Val said you watching Vampire Diaries like it's football. Right.
Oh my girl, this is what happened, yo. Oh, Stefan and Damon, what is with the soap opera between those two? My God, they're like, I'm
Don't
worthy
put
of
nothing
joy.
in her head, Valerie. I can't go through another series with her.
I can't handle them, Damon and Stefan, going back and forth about how they want to die for each other. My God, you're my brother. You guys hated each other the last 2 episodes, and now you want to die for, like, they're just eager. Like, I need the title of sacrificing myself because I'm the best brother, and I don't know. But then Stefan died and met
Stefan died
up
in
with
order
Lexi,
for
and I was like,
Damon and
okay,
Elena.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then
Great
they all die at the
sacrifice.
very end. Elena's like, yep,
They
and
do.
this is what life is like, and this is my happy place. Because I didn't understand that part at first, and I was like, what the hell? There's her parents. What are they doing here?
Well, see, I didn't understand the ending a lot because obviously there's legacies. And then there's the originals and things of that nature. And so if you watched all of the originals and then moved over to watch Legacy, the timeline and the structure is messed up. Her wording at the end, obviously it doesn't go on to coincide with, you know, some of the things that they're saying, but it's great. Like Stephanie Salvatore, and I think Stephanie Salvatore is Elena and Damon's daughter. She goes to the school. So it's crazy. So
Wait,
yeah.
what? Damon and Elena had a kid?
Huh?
Why you gotta go ruining shit for me? What the? I'm just
What?
kidding. I'm just
Wait,
kidding.
what happened? No, Val, that one right there is a 16, 17 years. We don't want we don't want to get her started on that series either.
What series? I've watched all of Supernatural.
Okay, good.
Them two are a couple of biatches too. My God, what's with these brothers?
It's the same thing with the originals, Klaus and Elijah.
Elijah's fine as hell. Oh my God.
Isn't he? Yeah, he's a good looking man. I love his
I was
character.
worried about watching the originals without Damon, you know, because he's my eye candy. But then I did watch the first like 3 episodes of the originals, and I do have 1,000 questions already. But I'm pretty okay with looking at Elijah. I am.
Elijah is
And
yeah, he's the man candy of that
Peggy
of that series. Huh?
That was
Yeah, he's the man candy of that.
You haven't seen it, so you don't.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
No.
So I did move on after I rewatched Vampire Diaries. I did go and watch the originals. Me and my son started watching Legacies together when that first came out, and then I continued on without him. So I was kind of lost after that as to and I started watching Teen Wolf. That's what I was watching when Liz, Night Stalker, when she walked up, she scared the shit out of me. So it was at a point in the series where it's like the middle of the night. They got all these damn demons and spirits and stuff, and anything go bump in the night. Even the wolves are scared at this point, you know. And so a commercial comes on, and I'm like, whew, all right, let me just diamond paint. I go to focus on diamond painting, and you know how you could see feet come up behind it, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these feet just creep up, and I'm like, ah! I screamed so loud. I had an out-of-body experience, and I'm sure I left something in that damn seat. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? And I told Liz, I gotta go check myself because shit, what is you doing here? She said that she was calling my name. I didn't hear you. Okay. You keep borrowing the powder from Nana and shit. At least Nana, you know, she poofed in front of us. Yeah, she She poof in front of us. She don't poof up behind us and things. And Lynn's gonna poof the hell up behind me and scare the shit out of me. When I tell you, I was like, I gotta go check my drawers on this one.
Good night,
She scared
Shirley.
she scared the shit out of me. And it's the middle of the night. And girl, whew, I'm still trying to get my heart rate under control. I told her, I said, damn. She was like, I stomped my foot. How the hell am I supposed to hear that? I don't, I don't know anything. I just scared the shit out of me. I'll never forget how scared I was. And my heart, oh my Lord. Man, oh man. I was like, I gotta quit watching. I quit watching the series. I told her I gotta find me something else to watch because if you were able to do all of that in a commercial break, I don't need to watch this. I don't.
See,
So
this is like the funnest post-retreat part. Like, I swear, almost every time I talk to a different person at the retreat, I hear a different little story. Like, who knew Liz about gave Tia a heart attack with her creepy-ass feet while she was watching Teen Wolf?
I think everybody knew. I screamed loud as shit.
Somebody needs to make a Retreat 2020 scrapbook. Who was there that scrapbook? Someone needs to do that.
Tammy would be great at that. Oh my God. I was so scared.
Tammy makes cute shit.
Yes, she does.
Well,
Tammy could probably really do that.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, Valerie watches The Legacy. She's giving up the business. She's like, Klaus's daughter is the center. She goes to a lark school. It's called the... Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know anything. I didn't know Klaus was going to have a kid. And I already knew it was a daughter because Klaus was like, hey, Caroline, do your two twin daughters need some clothes? Because my daughter's got some clothes. He loves her. I don't know. I was hoping to see that through.
I always hoped that, Caroline and Klaus would have got together. I thought
died. Why not? Caroline got to be married for 5 seconds. And then bam, hellfire. Why didn't you like, hey, Klaus, how you doing?
I always thought that she made him better. She made him a better person. I think that that's usually what love is all about. And so I did hope that Klaus and Caroline was one of my favorite characters of the show. And I felt like she got a bum deal. You know, she dated Matt a little bit. She dated freaking Tyler,
Matt.
Klaus.
And Matt survived this whole time. Like, what's with Matt? Like, he stayed human and everything. My God. But
you said, that sucks. He got to be human, huh?
Right. He's still human. Almost turned. He died a few times. I came back thanks to the stupid freaking "you ain't dying" ring. My God.
You ain't dying.
The chemistry between Klaus and Caroline. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt it too. Like they had mad.
Yeah, I thought they had great chemistry, but I couldn't see her on the originals. Like I think that their chemistry worked great in Mystic Falls on Vampire Diaries, but as far as how I felt like the originals was a little spookier. If you ever been to New Orleans, it's a romantic town, but it is definitely deep in its, cemetery, it's ritualistic, heritage and stuff.
All the other characters in Vampire Diaries, you're kind of like mildly reminded of all the crappy, messed up things Klaus did to them, but yet
Correct.
He has this little soft spot for Caroline, and man, the way Caroline would just give him the business sometimes, I'm like, dang, girl, she don't take no shit. Oh, I love her so much.
Yeah, she's my favorite character. So, another character that I liked a lot. I really did like Damon's character.
Me too, especially naked.
Yeah. Naked Damon. I liked his character. I liked how they.
One question about Legacies and the originals. So other than like Klaus and the Michelsons, and I know Alaric is in Legacies. like, are any of the other Vampire Diaries characters in either of the other two?
Matt is in Legacies.
God, Matt! Why Matt? How is
Because he's alive. He's a human. He wasn't
everyone
turned.
was alive at some point, Tia? A lot of them were alive at one point, but Matt's just, he's kicking. So just Matt then?
I think off background, um, I do think Caroline's character she is like a background character, like that they talk about. She makes phone calls to them, but she's like not on screen and stuff.
Caroline
There was
does?
there was some kind of talk about Damon, because Damon has this not Damon, what's his name? Ian Summerholder. He has this show that it's called Vampire Wars or V Wars or something like that.
What?
And so there was some talk about seeing if he could make a couple special appearances on one of the seasons of Legacies and things like that. But he said that the timeline that it's supposed to be set in is off. And so that's why I said I don't understand the timeline at all, because he said he thinks he wasn't sure, but he said the timeline is off, and I think I'm supposed to be dead at this point. Aren't I dead at this point in their timeline?
Because it just straight up continued from New Orleans. But so he's a vampire in a different series?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's called Vampire Wars and stuff. And I can't remember. I think what happens is he worked at a hospital or something like that, and someone came in, him or his partner, one of them got bit. Yeah, it's yeah. So now
I didn't know that. See,
I cannot do right now. Thanks to Liz, I can't do any more. Like I got to get out of the gobbles and goons for a minute. I need like just some straight up. Like I was telling Rebecca a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to her, and I just need something with some knee touching, some butt smacking, just some excitement, but something to go make the toes tingle a different kind of way, like the hair coming up on the back of my spine. Me being scared, I don't turn the light out before I walk down the hall. I tell the last person I'm going to bed before, I try to go to bed before anybody in my house. Y'all turn the light out. I'm not turning the light out. So I need to kind of get the hell away from that for a moment. I just want to read about, some booty touching, knee touching, toes curling. You don't have to be too steamy. Like it don't have to be, some of the stuff would get a little raunchy, don't have to be all like that. I need to be able to sleep at night, whether, it's a ghoul or, I'm aroused. I still need to be able to sleep. But I think I need my imagination.
Describing Game of Thrones right now. I don't know.
Game of Thrones, huh? Yeah, that'll do it. Somebody just getting chopped up while they in the bed.
No, they get raunchy. They get all up in that, and freaking dude, Jason Momoa as that one bad guy, but then fell in love with a hot blonde chick. Yeah, there's like a whole scene of them doing it, and I'm like, woo, yeah, get it, Momoa. And after he was done, I was like, okay, I'm out.
So you watched it for the sex scene.
But if you do
yeah, I think I just like Val said, just some paranormal romance. Just I remember I told you I was going to start with that series by Sherlyn Kenyon. It's called The Dark Hunters. It's a little bit of paranormal. It's not as bad as like I said, Teen Wolf, they started getting off into spirits and people coming up through the ground. If I'm a werewolf, I'm badass. I can take out anything that's coming my way. I don't want to be scared of nobody. And when the wolves start
glitter in the sunlight, you ain't got no time to glitter in no sunlight. Yeah,
exactly. So when they start being scared of things and they can't explain things and they having nightmares at night, that was, I think a bit too much for me. A little paranormal, I like that, and a little romance, I like that. I think I'm gonna start on the Sherlyn Kenyon series. I'm gonna get that I'm gonna try and find a copy for you to read the first book. And I forget the name. I remember I sent you the name a few weeks ago, but yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Is this a book series or a show series?
I've read Asheron. That's something else. So see, that it's a book series. It's a long series, but each one can be standalone. Also, yeah, Val Asheron. That's what I'm talking about. His people. But I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I'm gonna go all the way through. My last read, I think I was at book number 21. I don't read Asheron first, although you should.
Book 21? Book 21? Oh my word.
You're so bad.
That's a big old series. It's like
it is
the Bible. My God.
They are great though. They really good.
Are they big really books? Like all 21 of them? Are they like Harry Potter big or like 50 Shades of Grey big?
I don't remember. They started coming out in mid 2000s, I guess, around there. And I used to go to the library and take my kids to the library all the time. I would get a book for me. I was trying to inspire them to read more. And so they see mommy getting books out and can't wait to go back and renew and get books. Then that would, inspire them to read, and they can't. And it was just about, getting the kind of books that each of us would enjoy. My son hated reading. I couldn't get I couldn't get him to pick up a book. Boy, if you don't pick up a book, put that down and pick up a book. So
he's like, why do I need to read a book? I'm super hot, right? Yeah. Just kidding, kind of.
So I said, well, we're going to do this together. He started getting into what they call picture books, I guess. And as long as each book, it could have one little tiny picture in the corner and a full page of words. As long as it had some sort of picture in there, he was interested in it. If it had not one picture, he didn't want to read a book. So once I discovered that there could be, a middle ground, then he started to enjoy reading and stuff. To this day, one of his favorite books ended up being The Call of the Wild. I was like, look, I you can read manga for all I care. I just want you to read. But when he started reading, like he was calling out actual authors. Oh, I read that book by William Shakespeare. I was like, you did? So it was a good idea. But meanwhile, mommy's not getting I wasn't reading Nora Roberts. I was getting Sherilyn Kenyon, and I'm like, ooh, Zarek. Okay, all right then. So,
yeah, I can't wait for the
Kelly McGregor. Yeah, they're the same writer. She has a third name also. I can't remember the third name, but yeah, Kelly McGregor, Sherilyn Kenyon. She has a third pseudonym as well, Valerie. I just can't remember it, and she writes under all three names. What's the series name and name F? The first one. The series is called The Dark Hunters, Cynthia, by Sherilyn Kenyon. I can't remember the first one. That's what I was trying to remember. But Sherilyn Kenyon is the pseudonym that writes that. She has one book before, I think Night Pleasure is the first Dark Hunter book, and there's one book that was actually before it, but it wasn't about the Dark Hunters. It set the foreground for the Dark Hunters. So hopefully that helps you out a lot. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I seen her thank you come up. But yeah, I think I'm going to start on that. It's a perfect time of the year. We're coming into the time where everyone's going to be getting into the Hallmark movies. I love Hallmark movies. And sometimes, not sometimes, often, I get left with wanting just a little bit more. The premise of the movies are great. They're feel-good movies, but, there's a lot of innocence behind them and things. So I'm a grown woman. No innocence? I'm a grown. Who was it that sang that song? I think it's Beyonce. I'm a grown woman. Do what I want to do. So Need a little grown woman in my life every once in a while. You know, I'm reconstituted, but I still would like to read about, everyday things. I'm getting off into.
Yeah. Well, it's like,
Valerie says she has young adult books for teens with, yes, I've read some of the Chronicles of Nick books also. And she has a manga series also. I'm not really into manga, but I think what she was doing was just trying to attract
what
the
is
masses.
manga?
It's a picture book. It's like comic book type. Um, it looked like a comic book to me.
You just decipher what's going on by a picture?
She put little words into it, but if you ask me, her manga series, it follows the actual Dark Hunter series, but it takes out a lot of the adult content. Everyone needs some love. That's right. You know how long it's been since I had some love, Valerie? I shouldn't be talking about this, but it's uncensored. I'm just going to I'm just going to say that I was trying to be a good mom. So when mom and dad broke up, mom did not get out there and get buck wild and things or anything. Mom had one boyfriend. The kids had went to visit grandpa for the summer, and mom had a boyfriend for the summer. She tried to break up with him. He didn't want to break up. And then unfortunately he got deported. So that was like official at that point. We definitely broke up. We couldn't see each other no more. But I've been single since like 2008. Completely.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Girl, your kids are big now.
Exactly. And I told y'all before the before the quarantine, what did I tell you my daughter said? She said, "You need a man."
Mm-hmm.
I'm grown because she's she in college. She's a junior in college. You need a man. I'm about to get online and I'm going to set you up with a dating profile. And you need to get your butt back out there.
Aww.
And I was like, no, don't.
She's looking out for her mama.
Yeah, and then Drea was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see how this goes down." Yeah, that was in I think January or February of this year. And then she was asking me questions and interviewing me and things, trying to get a profile set up. And then COVID hit in March. And I told her, sorry, but I can't be doing no COVID dating. I haven't been dating. I'll be okay. It's what's 9 more months when you add it to, over a decade. It's.
Well, why don't you let me set up a dating profile for you, and then we can all follow this new series of Tia's dates. And if you can't go on a date, you can do like a Zoom date, but I'm coming.
Ooh, a Zoom date. You said, but I'm coming.
We can even go on that farmers one. What was like dating farmers and stuff. Them farmer boys, they can get down, And they got manners.
I need a man with muscle. Somebody that can pick all of this up, and they can lift these shoulders up. They can do this, where's my camera? I'm right here, and
they don't have to have muscles, right?
I'm playing. Because no, they don't have to have muscles. I'm joking.
Did Chuck Penton have a 6-pack that I didn't see before?
Oh my God, you so silly. Chuck is so cute. He is so cute. I know you were teasing. You had me cracking up laughing when you said he was looking up into the sky. You were teasing me. So my mom during the interview, my mom was saying the same shit. She was like, "What are you looking at? Everything okay?
Up and over.
Everything okay?" I said, "Mom." I said, he is becoming one with his artistry. I said, I feel everything he's saying. And she said, he looking up into his eyelids or he looking at something on the ceiling?
He found a speck on the ceiling that inspired his next painting. And it was a really interesting speck. He was like, I could build a mountain off of that in a cottage. And maybe it'll be
I told her. Exactly. But I told her, I said, I said, I understand. He's like connecting with what he's saying, and he feels it so profoundly, that it's causing him to look up. And she was like, whatever, that's your boo, I ain't gonna say nothing. I said, thank you, I appreciate
But
it.
she was in love with that YouTuber guy. Oh my God, that was so.
She was in love with him.
Oh
She was in love with him.
my, you
I
had me
remember Rachel
rolling with
Ray.
that whole thing. I was like, oh my God. Oh, that was
You
the
don't
funny.
understand. I wasn't allowed to say any, like she was in this real live relationship with this YouTube guy. She's in love with him. And I'm like, Mom. And she was like, what? And I'm like, you do realize that it's YouTube. I was okay. That's my husband. She was worse than me over how I am about Chuck Pinson. And I said, okay. So she said, I put myself as the heroine in all of these shows that he does. And he's talking directly to me. And I said, okay, all right, I understand. And when he smacked the shit out of that woman, I said,
Oh,
she was done. And I was like,
oh
Mom,
yeah.
Mom, he's expressing himself artistically. He's exploring different characters. He said that. I don't give a shit. He ain't gonna be putting his hands on me like. I said, Mom, he didn't touch you. Like trying to convince her that he didn't touch
But
her.
she's always the hero.
I told her that. I said,
When,
you're gonna get him
oh,
back. You're gonna take your suitcase and you're gonna whoop his ass with the suitcase. Don't worry, we gonna overcome. She was so upset. Like he really put his hands
I
on her.
remember that.
Oh my gosh.
She was
She
hella.
moved from him.
No, I'm done with
She
the
was
conversation.
ticked. She was talking because Rachel was asking all kind of questions. Rachel Ray, and we was on our Saturday morning craft Zoom, and she was like, "No, girl, Rachel, I'm telling you,
He's like,
I'm
you
done."
don't even know what he did, Rachel. You wouldn't believe. Oh my God, that was like the funniest thing. Does she have a new boyfriend now, or what's she do all day?
She moved on from him to
Uh-oh.
y'all gonna crack the hell up over this. Over to Jeremy.
No, did she? Oh, that's cute
So
though.
she got all of her candy. She couldn't wait to see Jeremy. Um, so this was my fault though. I did take, responsibility. She knew when he was gonna post. And she would go and look him up. And then she knew to tune into his YouTube channel on Saturday nights. So what ended up happening was hunting season came and he wasn't going live. And he ended up, because so many people were missing him, he scheduled his lives on a different night. But I didn't set up on her iPad, I didn't set up like notifications and reminders.
Tia,
It just completely,
do
it
that
just,
to her.
oh my gosh. So I was talking to Rebecca one day and she going in. When does Jeremy go? So he just don't go no more.
He's just gonna leave without saying nothing? I gave him everything.
I said, Mom, it's hunting season. What does that mean? So he's not going to go until it's over? I said, no. I think he still goes on a different day. She was like, I can't find him. He went live one Friday and she flipped out. I don't even have any candy.
Oh no.
So I took responsibility. I told Rebecca it's all my fault. I should have set up notifications on her iPad. So I did go and do that, and she's able to at least get notifications when he's going live. And she can, go in and watch his whipping chats and things. And so then after, and I know you guys all know this, after Jeremy, she's calmed down. She gets to watch him and stuff. She's on Billy now.
Oh no! Did she see with his shirt off? The line dancing?
That's when it started.
Oh my God.
He did the shirtless unboxing, and then that caught her eye.
Afro. Yep, I know.
Yeah. So, and she said, "Ooh, look at him. He's showing a little skin." And I said, "That's Billy, Mom. That's our, he diamond paints with us."
My
And she
brother.
was like, "I don't care." So I was like, Another time he was getting ready to get off of his live and he said, well, I'm going to go and shave, because I got to get to work and everything. The next time she seen him on camera, she said, I thought he said he was going to shave. Like he was talking directly to her. She said, I thought he was going to shave. He didn't shave. What's going on?
What were you doing
So,
instead? What about Dave? Did she not get interested in Dave?
and
Anna, did you say who's Rob? Anna wants to know who Rob is. Rob is like one of my BFFs, aka my other BFF, Valerie's husband. We call him Robert Pizza, but I think he took a nap
pizza.
because he's lame. Sorry, you go on.
Match.com. Oh my gosh. I remember when my daughter said it, Drea was like, I can't wait to see how this is going down. I'm going to be tuning in. Make sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my daughter she wants, as soon as this is over and we're able to kind of get out, and she wants me to, I think what it is, to be honest, because I don't date, I think my kids, they're starting to move on in their life. And, I think before they make those final decisions, like I'm going to go and buy a house or I'm going to move out and get my own place, I think they just want to know that I'm with someone that's looking out for me. Yeah, I don't think they feel
really
comfortable.
sweet.
I do think that's what it is, though, so I feel for them, but I didn't, as I watched that movie, Baby Boy, I think it was called. I didn't watch the whole movie because I didn't really like the whole, I'm gonna let my new boyfriend, kind of get in the face of my child and stuff like that. I felt like the mom in there, should have been taking the reins, but he was like, I'm gonna teach him some respect. He gonna learn. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, well. And I didn't want anybody that I dated, I first and foremost, the one guy that I did date, his name was Jose. And I didn't feel comfortable bringing him around my kids and stuff. My ex-husband, he dated a lot. And the kids, when they come back home from visiting with their dad, my two kids have 3 brothers and sisters. They've dealt with a lot of other women and things, and they would have such controversial stories and stuff. Mom, Dad dropped off one lady and then went to go pick up another this weekend, Oh, they have funny stories and stuff. Oh, Mom, can you come and pick us up? Why I gotta come pick y'all up? Y'all just got over there. They're arguing. Oh my gosh. So I didn't want to kind of bring any of that around,
So
them.
that Jose was a weirdo bad guy. You didn't want to put your kids through, getting to know
Correct.
someone. Yeah,
So my kid, I dropped them off at the airport. They was going to Ohio for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped them off on a Tuesday. I was on my way back from the airport. Jose, he was over the road local truck driver, and he would go down to the quarry, pick up, big rocks and stuff, and dump them at different construction sites. He was dumping a load at a construction site when I drove down the street.
That's what she said.
And I you said dumping a load. I was driving by and he waved and I waved. And then he did the come come back. And I for whatever reason, I put the car in, I stopped, put it in reverse and backed up, and we exchanged phone numbers.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's how I met him. And we would go out, we dated the whole summer. And then my kids came back like that first Monday in September. And I was like, oh, it was fun. I had a great time. I'll never forget, October, he knocked on the door. He was like, you weren't playing. I was like, what you doing? My son was like, Mom, some guy's at the door. And I lost it. I flipped out. I was like, oh, are you serious? Yeah. So I took off. I ran outside, and he was like, I just said hi. And I was like, it's okay. I don't bring anyone around my kids and stuff. What's going on? He was like, don't you miss me? I was like, he asked me if I missed him. And I was like, I'm so busy, with work, and I'm being a mom and stuff. And he was like, are you serious? Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait until next June. And I was like, it's just June, So whew, so he wanted to kind of hang out, meet up. I was like, okay, I tried. I really did. You know, the next summer when the kids left, we had gone out a few times. I still just wasn't comfortable bringing them around and things. So we dated that summer. Then again, when the kids came back, oh, it was great. It was great. He didn't want, at this point now, he's like, come on now, you got to have them around. You got to introduce me. So I had, we all went to dinner.
You were together for like 2 summers then?
Well, we weren't really together. I didn't consider that together.
Friends with benefits are kind of together, yeah.
Okay, so kind of together,
There's no shame, girl.
None. I didn't have any, I had my summer fun because I'm an adult, but when the kids come home, then unfortunately I got to go back to being a mom. And he tried to be understanding of that and things, but at the end of the day, I just had a certain way that I want to kind of raise the kids and things like that. So at the end of that second summer, that was, very problematic. I think he felt like at this point, I should trust him. I should feel comfortable at least bringing them around. So I told him I would try. We all went out to dinner, and that went well. And then a few weeks later, he wanted to have the kids over to his house. So, it was on a weekend, and I remember.
Did the first dinner go okay? Like, was it weird?
It was weird, It was weird because he tried to kiss me
in front of the kids. Like, it took all this for you to be around him. He's gonna try. Man,
my daughter, she don't play. I was at a red light. I was at a red light one time, and this guy he was driving a truck next to me, and I never forget. He had the music playing. He's looking. You know how you look over, and he's waving. I did the wave back and things. He rolls the window down and he says, "Hey, mommy, how you doing?" And my daughter pushes me back, leans forward and says, "She doing fine. How you doing?"
How you doing?
I was like, "Don't do that." And she was like, "I got this. Sit back." And she was like, "She doing fine. How you doing?" And the guy was like, "I'm okay." That was that. If we're out somewhere, it was at a gas station one time, pretty much the same thing. Guy said, "Hey, how you doing? You looking good." "Oh, thank you." She was like, "I know, I told her that before she left." And I'm like, okay.
Nice face. There's another one. I'm gonna start counting them.
And she was like, "I know, I told her that before she left. Like, we don't need you to tell her how good she looks. She got me for that." So I was like, yeah. Okay, well, it's time for me to just let me get in this car. I didn't pump my gas. Let me keep it moving. So even if I wanted to date, I had already created a situation where they're so used to not having any man around and seeing mom in that capacity that it would be awkward and things like that.
So how old were they then? Like, are they gonna screen all your dates now?
Justin at the time, I think, let's see, me and Jose dated 2006 to 2008. So that means my daughter was like 4 going on 5, I think 5. And my son was 9 or 10. Well, she was probably, she was like going on 7 by the time Jose got deported. So probably when she did the thing with the guy, she might have been 10 or probably 10 or 11.
That's still pretty spunky.
That is pretty spunky. Let's see, the gas station incident, she was definitely older with that, probably 14 or 15. So, coming through the ranks. COVID is a good time to go on.
Like you get like your first date from online dating, and I can just picture him like screening them like, all right, let's go sit down and meet before I can let you meet my mom. Then just him just asking all these questions like, nope, you're not worthy. You like hot wings, fried chicken. Bye.
um, I think he's gonna be more intimidating, like with his look. But I think when it comes to communication, he'll probably, be gentler when it comes to talking, but he'll look appearance wise, he'll look more intimidating. My daughter will probably be offensive. So, and you're gonna be trying to touch my mama's booty. You're gonna be trying to get some, I can see
gotta
her.
see if the dude can keep up. You gotta be able to keep up with her,
I can see her doing that.
Do you think
She's
that
the one.
you're ready to date again? Like, are you ready?
I do think that coming into, I'm thinking that I'm ready to get out there and just have like companionship, like somebody to go to a movie with, someone to chit chat with and things like that. I don't know if I'm ready for like hand holding and the all the tingly things that come with dating. I don't know if I'm ready for that, because it's been so long and, my mind has been cut off to that. Plus, when I was telling Val earlier about how, I just want to read a book that's got a little, knee touching, little booty smacking. What I feel like I set myself up for being single all these years is, my mind, I have created the perfect guy. And it's going to be hard for somebody to kind of walk into, that mentality that's already there. And, for me to say, oh, okay, well, this guy is good enough. Because I'm telling you, who I got lined up for me in my mind, oh my gosh, it's an awesome guy. And he's just
Does
into
it rhyme with Muckschminchen?
Huh?
Does it rhyme with Puck Pimpin?
Yeah, it rhymes with that a little.
But I think it's cool too. Like you showed your daughter, like you can be an independent woman without needing a man's sidekick and still get all this work done. And you were telling me that one time, about I don't remember, you were talking about like money and saving this and doing that so you could, be able to plan for this.
Yes. Yes.
This and
so that
I was like, dang, she knew what she did. You need to throw it by yourself. Mm-hmm.
I do think that especially right now, in light of me having lost my job through COVID and things, that my kids, that was something that stood out. My son's best friend, he was saying to me, he calls me auntie, and he said that the other day. He was like, damn, auntie, you did well. Like you haven't worked in almost 2 months and you ain't worried about shit.
Because you plan, but that's gonna like set them up for like, God, I don't know. I wish that I had that more instead of the living in the now mindset that I have. I wish I had more like planned this out for in case this happens, or put this aside here. That way I can do what I want. And if I end up not doing that, then I got it for here. I don't know.
Yeah.
The way you explained it, I was like, dang,
I did. I had to be my own financier because my father, before he passed away, he was in and out of nursing homes. He was young, but he was going in nursing home to get like round the clock skilled nursing care and things. And then once he would heal from this, incident, he would have to go. So I didn't have someone that I could like fall back on. So it's me. I'm sitting at the top and I have these 2 little mouths that I have to make sure I'm providing for. And if something occurred, unfortunately, and I always used to say, knock on wood, something happens, I got to be able to take care of them and we got to be able to sustain ourselves. So I needed to ensure that I had, a job that could prosper. I remember looking up the depression. And I was like, what kind of jobs were prospering where, there was still income coming in during the Great Depression. That's how I ended up in insurance. I went out and I studied and I said, let me go ahead and get licensed and things like that. So that's how I even ended up in that. Then the next thing I started to say is, what if I lose my job, what is the minimum that's going to be coming in? Obviously, that's unemployment. And could you sustain yourself on unemployment? No. So, how long is unemployment? 6 months. So, one of the things that I made sure that I always, knew that I had to do was to be able to sustain myself, even if unemployment's coming in. I got to have that, income. What happens, if unemployment runs out and, I didn't have anything to kind of back it up? So I definitely started looking at anywhere from 6 to 12 months sustainability to be able to still provide for the kids. I wanted to get myself in an industry where I felt like, if we do hit recessive times, that I would still be employable. And so that was, it was some work to get put into that, position and things. But like you said, that was important to be able to show them. And that's something that I know right now. Like I said, my son was talking to his friend about, and his friend was like, "Yeah, I want to be hooked up like you, Auntie." During the pandemic, him and his parents both, they have been unemployed twice. So they lost their initial job and they were unemployed. Things got really tight. They had to go and find a second job. And they weren't there long because of the pandemic. And so now they found themselves having to, and so I was kind of grateful, to myself that I put myself in that position. Must have been hard losing your last relationship. I try to be. That's why you see me smiling all the time, because I feel like, I try and make sure that I'm, appreciative of everything that I've worked hard to accomplish. And right now, I have some health. I got a big booty, but I have health on my side. I do get checked and everything. I don't have any outstanding medical issues and things. So the next thing that I do, I know Val checks on me a lot too. Thank you for that, Val. And so I try to make sure. Yes, she does. You're okay. I'm worried about you. Make sure that you're doing this. But that's one thing that I try to feel like, I'm doing well. I put myself in a good position. I'm crafting. I took away, any excessive stresses that I could have. And so right now it's, it's just about being grateful and being happy. And
well, that should be like the next segment on your channel or something, like life coaching. Set yourself up for success with Tia. Something like that. I'm serious. Like, if more people have that mentality, think about that. I mean, I don't know.
How to stay out the ghetto. Life lessons from Tia.
Go to the ghetto.
That was really the mindset. It sounds great, but you know what, girl, I don't want to live in the projects. Woo, I drove by there the other day. How do I stay out of there? That's really what it boils down to. My poor kids. We was going somewhere one time, and my daughter, she will gut punch you with her comments. So we were riding down the road. I think we was coming back from grocery store or something, and she was like, "Ooh, I don't ever want to live over there." I was like, "What do you mean? What happens if, something?" She's like, "I don't care. I hope we don't ever got to go live there. I'll go live with Daddy." I was like, damn, that's harsh, So I told her, well, Mommy gonna have to do everything she can, because clearly you don't ever want to go live there, So I used to always tell my kids, I'm gonna keep us out the ghetto. That's all I can promise you. We're not going living in no marble, where there's marble, tiled floors or anything like that. No Palisades, no big giant, crystal chandeliers coming out of the ceiling or anything like that. But I'll keep us out of the ghetto.
You're amazing.
Yeah, she will, like I said, I told you how she is. She's very straightforward. Anybody that feels comfortable saying, have you had sex? Did you enjoy it? What did it feel like? How many times did you have to have sex to have,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Who did you say this to?
She said it to my mom. Well, she was talking to both of
Oh
us.
yeah,
When I
that's
was
I
at,
remember
yeah,
that.
she said that when we were at the retreat.
Mm.
And I was like, she she asked how many times, what does sex feel like or something like that. And I ignored her. And she said, I know you had sex. How else did I get here? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I went to sleep and I woke up pregnant. And my mom said, I only had it those 3 times that I got pregnant. And she said, oh, so you remember. That's what you get because I don't answer those kind of questions. Now you didn't cop to it. She started asking my mother all kind of questions. She
Oh
asked her what it
God.
feel like, how many times, how many times did she have to have sex to make each one of us, and all kind of stuff. My mom looks at me and says, "You ain't gonna help." I sure ain't. I went to sleep and woke up. You the one cop to it. You gonna have to answer them questions. So yeah, my daughter, she gut punches.
I so wish I would have heard your mom's
You did. Where were you at when that
answers
was
to
going
these,
on?
life-altering questions.
I turned to J. Rob because she was asking him that morning. It was me, Billy. I think Rebecca was there. I thought you were there. And
I
I'm
don't
sitting there
remember
like,
this
I don't know
conversation
what
at
you're talking
all, so I
about.
don't know. But she was like on the phone, like legit asking people.
She was on the, well, she asked me. And I was like, I didn't cop to it.
Why is she asking about this all of a sudden? That's what I'd be wondering. Like,
She asked her dad, and he wouldn't answer. Or no, what happened was she asked her dad, and he asked her and my son Justin to watch they got a younger sister that's like 2 years old. And she said, I know where you're going. You're going upstairs to have sex. You're going to leave her down here with that type of thing.
oh
And
my
he
God.
ignored her. And she was like, when he come back downstairs, him and the stepmom, she said the stepmom looked all freshly showered. Her hair was a little wet. She got on a whole different outfit. I know what y'all doing. You haven't. And she started asking him. And he referred her to me when she said, what does it feel like? And he said, you have to go ask your mama. So she tried to ask me while my mom was present. And I played like, I don't know what she's talking about. I went to sleep and woke up. That's how it happened. And my mom actually said, I only had sex those 3 times, baby. And she jumped on it. Well, what does it feel like?
Your mom's fertile myrtle. Damn. It only took 3 times.
You so
And your daughter too, like, we all know when people sneak upstairs what they're doing. Most of us don't say anything though.
yes.
Your daughter was like, I know what you were doing, You just gotta say something. That's hilarious.
That's exactly what most of people would say. I know what you were doing and leave it at that. Don't nobody ask what it feel like. How many times were you up there? How many times did you do? Don't nobody get that detail but my daughter.
Describe what it feels like.
I would never do that. I would.
Girl, it depends on, the man, what it feels like in the puberty, some
Oh, I don't
know
know.
how to
I
do
really don't know.
certain things. I can't
I
handle.
didn't
I
have to
can't
answer
handle
the
more than
question because I'm smart. I'm very smart. So think about Zach asking and go from there.
No. When Zach asks, I'm gonna call you. Be like, Tia, put your mom on the phone, please. Zach's got a couple questions for you.
Anna says that movie with Liam Hemsworth. They
Good
never
morning,
had.
Stacy.
I don't know. I didn't answer because I'm not stupid, and I know how she is. She's setting stuff like that up. So I definitely didn't answer. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said I went to sleep and woke up like this, because she'll keep probing, and so you got to give her something general where she can't expand. And my mom, she hasn't learned that yet because she just moved in with us last year. So my daughter gets her all the time. But yeah, she said, what? How did it feel? Did you like it? How many times did you have to make each one? How many times?
Oh, God. And you put all that on your mom. all she wanted to do was go to the bathroom the whole time, and everyone wants to pry at her. That's mean, Tia.
I just,
So mean.
I thought it was funny. I could say anything. I just let it.
Sorry.
Hi, Diane. If
How we
you
getting new
care about the
people in here? It's
person
like
and have a
hella late,
decent
but go
relation,
on.
it is much better. It is so much better. Are you talking about sex, Valerie? I think
If you
she's
care about
talking
the
sex.
person and have a decent relationship, it is so much better. And I don't know. I've had a couple of one night stands, and it was pretty
Oh
rocking.
my God.
I mean,
I can't with her.
I'm just saying. I
Right, oh
mean,
my
you're really lucky when you're ready to do it again in a week or so.
I do agree with that. What
You
you're
know,
saying,
if it's like
Valerie,
one
as
and
far as
done, you know, then
one and done. Uh-oh.
sorry,
Where
there's like
she
a
said
tiny
that she'd
delay
rather her
between us.
kids.
So we accidentally keep talking over each other. I'm sorry. You
I'm
go.
sorry. I was saying, I'm reading what Valerie is saying, and she said that she would rather her kids come and talk to her, and be comfortable, talking about sex with her than finding out from other kids, the wrong information. I do agree with that. I really do. But I feel like there just comes a time, like my daughter, she's going on 19, she hasn't had sex. My son, when he did, his first, he came and he told me, and then he told his dad. And I'm going to be honest, my reaction, because of how old he was at the time, I was like, what? You just not having sex? What the fuck? Did you just come? It was, it was, it was not the natural response. I was shocked, and I was like, God damn, I did good. He came to me and he was grown out of school. I was like, what? Thank you very much for sharing. I love you so much, but you have to go talk to your daddy now, Yeah. I was shocked though.
Off, Tia.
We do that. Hey, he's a boy. What to do? And the act had already been done. He was so excited.
What do
So
you mean
excited.
you can't just keep dodging all the tough conversations, woman.
He was so excited. I do dodge the tough conversations when you put it like that, I guess. Because I'm mom, I'm mom. She's to the kids. My mom's a hard worker. My mom put us first. My mom spoiled us. My mom made sure that, we had great starts. Not, oh, I heard my mom. I walked in the room. I saw her legs up in the air, things of that nature.
You're just doing the YMCA dance, aerobic style. That's all.
You're so bad. You are. I freaked a bit when my oldest told me she had, yeah. I remember when my son told me, I'm shocked because the questions my daughter asked when she said that to me, I was like, what?
Like, don't you
did you
ever
have sex?
wonder why? Like, how old's your daughter right now?
She's 18. She'll be 19 in 3 months.
Is she just trying to pull your leg and make you have these awkward comments? Like, how does she not know? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to just pull my leg. I think that my daughter really, this is her genuine self. She likes to, she'll come up to you. She does stuff like she'll come up to you and she'll fart and then say, "Did you smell that?" Like, what get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to play this game.
I just love that it's like any time of day. Mom's at a retreat with all of her crafting friends, but hey, this question popped in my mind. I need to ask this. Route me out. I don't care.
Exactly.
I just want to meet her now. But now since you did that
she's
whenever
hilarious.
like Zach gets to the age and starts to ask me all the tough questions and be like, hey Tia, let's have a road trip. I'm gonna go gambling. Hey, will you watch my kid? And then I'm gonna make him write down all these tough questions while you babysit. I'm gonna make you answer all of them. I'm gonna take your mom with me too, so you can't be all like, Mom, Zach has some questions. I'm gonna take her with me. You're stuck. It's all you can't call J-Rob. You can't call J-Rob.
That's who I was talking to. Her and Rebecca. When my daughter was like, "Oh," and Billy, she called Billy Uncle Billy, and she was getting on him when we were coming in from the airport. We, were, I was like, "Oh my God, here we go." Yeah, she was like, "Uncle Billy, are you serious? Are you guys gonna sit at this?" We were behind a train, a railroad train, and she said, "Are you really gonna sit? Here's what you can do." And she was trying to get Uncle Billy to go to go around. She said, "All you gotta do is drive around. Did the train? How close is the train?" I was like, "No, we're not doing that because Billy drives like a maniac, and we're not gonna we're not gonna egg him on attempt." She was like, I was just suggesting." So yeah, I think that's cute. Yeah, my daughter, she's outgoing. She definitely is outgoing, and she's a lot of fun. It's okay,
Hey,
Valerie.
Software
I do
Craft.
watch
Like,
others.
I'm kind of thinking that we need to get your
There's Miss
daughter up
Soft
on the
Brown
show.
Crafts.
We need to like
One of
talk to
these
your
days.
daughter eventually, like if she ever wants to come on YouTube, because she kind of sounds like my 18-year-old soul sister, because like that's what I do. I go up to random people and I just say the first thing that pops in my mind, and I think it's hilarious to watch these people scream. I'm like, what the hell just came out of that girl's mouth? Yep. And I'm just there with
That's
a
my
straight face,
baby.
like I'm being, come on, gather yourself and then step up. Don't talk about it, be about it. Yeah.
That is my baby. uh, just double check.
Mhm.
It's okay. Look at Miss Soft Brown Crafts. Are you off work or are you about to go to work? Does she like K-pop? Yes, she does. Anime. Oh my gosh. She loves K-pop. Oh gosh. K-pop and Russian opera.
Oh, that's the
It's
K-pop and
Korean. Yeah,
Korean pop.
the Korean music. Yes, she loves K-pop.
Do you know that
And
the only reason I know what K-pop is because of the movie Trolls World Tour, like Trolls, Anna Kendrick, Trolls.
oh, she's been listening to K-pop for a few years now. About I don't know, 6, 7 years, but it's really huge. And she's getting into. She likes Italian opera, but she's trying to expand her palette, and so she's been really enjoying. Well, she's trying to enjoy Russin opera, and
Isn't that
I
that
told her I
one
didn't
weird
know there
one
was.
y'all were talking about?
Yeah, the weird one that we were talking about. She was like, "Oh, mom, this sounds bad." Um,
I didn't
at
know
the
what y'all were talking about that whole time. I was like, what?
she
They
was
kept bringing
listening
it up.
to
I was like,
Russian,
what are you
hmm
talking about?
Russian opera, and she said, "Don't they sound like they're singing and spitting at the same time?" So, but yeah, that's her new thing is Russian opera. I didn't even know Russians had operettas. So yeah, no more nights after Saturday. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're not gonna have to work. Now I know you can't wait. Anime says Black, Pink, and Monster X for me. Yeah, so that's my daughter. Valerie
Mhm.
says my daughters are very upfront with things if they feel comfortable. My sons are more laid. My son is extremely laid back. Um,
That's weird. That's how Zach is. Zach's laid back,
yeah, my son is very laid back.
and Nora's just
He,
like a firecracker. That's weird. That's how it goes, I guess. Oh, but hey, Valerie, before you
uh,
randomly fall asleep, when you wake up with Rob in the morning, tell him I do feel some sort of way that any other crafter party, he's up in here the whole time. And the one crafter party where freaking Kerwin's not here, he falls asleep. That makes me feel some kind of way. But I love him. I just think it'd be funny to hear his reaction to that.
tell him I'm hurt that he went to sleep. He could ask me a question and I would answer to the best of my ability, or I would plead the fifth.
Mm. Tia, I can think of like 12 questions off the top of my head right now. Shit, I
I'll
can't think.
take one question.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Because I'm at 9% battery on my phone.
Oh,
Even though
crap.
I'm also logged in here on my iPad, it would be too much to have to switch over.
Well,
So
how am I
whenever I can
supposed to
answer
think of
and
like the best question? This is a lot of pressure.
I'm sorry, I do pressure well.
Well, now I can't think of one. I was like, I can think of like 12 off the top of my head, and now I can't even think of one.
There you
So
go.
you
I
said
think
that
I
you
was.
concocted a dream guy in your head because you've been single for so long. So like, what are like the top 3 requirements? Like, and it can be looks, personality. He puts the toilet paper on the the thing the right way. He changes the trash. Anything. Like he can't do this. These are deal breakers. Like what is it?
Okay, first and foremost, he has got to be adventurous. When I say adventurous, I mean like somebody that wants to just get on the road, get a tent. I don't know if I'm sleeping on the ground anymore, but right now I do tent camp on
That's
the
not
ground.
very adventurous. No ground.
But I'm getting older and I probably am going to be coming up off the ground in the next year or so. But somebody that just like adventurous, gets out there, doesn't mind doing a few things. Fishing, hunting. I haven't really hunted, but I go to the gun range and I'll, like to pretend like I'm gonna one day go hunting. I just haven't gone hunting.
I can't even
Um,
picture you in camo in a deer stand with camo, and you got the leaves in your hair. And
it's a hat.
that would be
It's just
adorable. I
it's
bet.
just a hat, girls. It's a hat. Okay. It's just a
Oh,
camo hat. That's all.
oh crap! You just went
But
right in with all the bunnies. Them deer ain't gonna know a
yeah, it's
difference.
just
You're just a bunny.
exactly. It's just a hat with, antlers. Um, but that is critical. Let's see. The next thing is I do not want, and I think that this was something that I didn't have in like my prior relationship, but I do not want someone that I feel is a wuss. Um, you gotta make me feel like you can provide security also. You know what I'm saying? And I think I told you guys one night during one of my lives
What
how I
could
had
be
an
so many
ex.
things?
I had my ex-husband, the first husband before me and my kids, dad were married. The first husband, he was, and I was in college at the time, and I'll never forget, he was taking the trash out one night. Someone was breaking into the car. We had a Jeep, the kind with the soft top, and they had like kind of cut into the side of it. This fool sees someone breaking into the Jeep, and he doesn't come back in, pick up the phone, and dial 911. He comes back in and said, "Baby, somebody outside breaking into the Jeep. You should go see." Like, I got to go see about it. Now, come on. I'm a woman.
You gotta
I
go.
need a
Oh
man.
hell no!
I got to go see. Exactly. So I need someone that's going to make me feel secure. Like you can take on that. I don't want to be security in a relationship. I don't think that I need a relationship where we have well-defined roles, but I still want to feel like I want somebody to treat me like I am a woman. I'm the, softer part of the relationship and things. Even if I am tough, like, I can handle myself. I know a little self-defense. I can take a gun and I can be, for lack of a better word, Pam Grier. But at the same time, I want someone that, is tough. And then my third,
Right.
humor, because I'm crazy. So humor is going to always be, have a good personality, be able to laugh and joke and things, not be so serious and things like that. It's hard to find that
Yeah,
stuff though, all
but
in one
knows when
person.
to be serious or to take things serious, but still hang. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. Know when to be serious and things. You're right. So I think those are
So what if a guy
how it
had all these
says.
things, but like he had 4 ears or something? I don't know. He wasn't that hot. What would you do?
I mean, I think that's a great question as well. I'm gonna be honest. This sounds mean, but the older that you get, things like the hotness factor, looks and things like that, although you always want to be attracted to your partner, I think they're not at the forefront as much as when you're younger. When I was young, when I was a size 6, because I'm no longer these shoulders aren't even a size, 6. Um, but when I was a size 6, he better be fine, you know. And when I say fine, like, you know, he had to hit a certain, category. I had coined the term look category. Um, but as you get older and things, like I said, that stuff kind of has fallen to the waist. I don't even know if looks are in my top 5. He can't be dog ugly. I mean, I can't be, taking him to the dog. Where y'all going? I'm taking him to the dog fight. He has to have some attractiveness about him.
Yeah, see, like I think
You know
that's
what I mean.
like you have to be attracted to the person you're with. Like you're right, you can't
Yeah,
take
you definitely
his
have to.
little beat up dog. But at the
So
same
you're gonna
time,
beat up the
I
dog, huh?
do right. I do believe that you can be attracted to somebody for things other than their looks. Like you could just love who they are so much that they're attractive to you, and so much to where you don't care what other people think. I just got lucky with Kerwin because he's smoking hot and like has all the things, all the things. But yeah, that's just me.
You silly.
So that's your
Yes,
perfect guy, eh?
that is my perfect guy.
Well, you're right. I said your phone's about to die, and it's getting like hella late, and I know I'm gonna have to watch at least 2 episodes of the originals before I go to bed, and it's 2:30 in the morning. Dang. Yeah, but this was fun. Tia.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming out. We had a good laugh, a lot of
Yeah, we
fun.
did. I hate to leave you
Um,
all. We gained like 5 people within the last 5 minutes. I thought we'd be dead at this random ass time at night, but
you are
still,
so silly.
there's new faces. Just for those that are new, again, I go live 3 times a week. Friday nights are late and it's uncensored, so anything goes. But this is a crafting channel mainly. All sorts of things happen. Friday nights, anything goes though. That's the one night that we all let loose, like Valerie said. But yeah, that's it for this one. I've got to get some sleep because I'm gonna for real try
You going to the chat in the
to
morning?
go to the thingy, the the Zoom thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna set my alarm for like 9:55 because it starts at 10. That's what's gonna happen. But still, I hope you all have a fabulous night. Thanks for hanging with us. Bye, Tia. Love you. Bye,
Love you
everyone.
too. Bye.